is safe on my platform. Okay, I don't know much about. I need an avid M's fan in here right now who knows the ins and outs. Torian, where are you? Come on. Is LT in here as well? Actually, that's a good point. LT, are you here, bro? If you're here, give me a sign. He's there now. Don't worry, man. Obviously, people are gonna come up soon and express and tell us more. And I'm not gonna lie, this one is not my strong forte. I can only really tell you about old things that I see or things that I think about her. But personally, I just want to hear from other people, and then maybe what I think I can bounce off them sort of things.
Hello.
What, Auntie?
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm blessed, thank you. Where is LT?
Who's LT? Oh.
Can we share it out to him? Because he was actually ready. Because I think that's a good idea when we do these things, yeah. If we can get like some intervals or people coming in, doing a little bit of talent, it breaks it up a little bit as well, don't it?
I just shared
it to him now.
Can I have my mod back, please?
I just modded you, innit?
Oh. No, I'm not. Oh,
Yeah, you are still. I think I must have been to other account, so I'm going to have to look after. Yes, Sydney, what you saying? Sydney, you can join, you know. Observer, is that a new account? Or I must. All right, then, cool. So, T, we've got to the 10K, and obviously today you says that you really wanted to start the Surviving M's saga, the Surviving sagas with M's. So, what was your reason for wanting to talk on this woman today?
I think for me, she's a danger to society. She's a danger to herself. She's a danger to men. She's a danger to her dog. And she's a danger for TikTok. And the reason why I say that is because she keeps letting in these random men in her house for views and clout, and then ends up getting the police called round hers for no reason. So not only are you potentially putting yourself at risk, but you're also wasting police time, and it's every day. Now, this new man, I think, is probably more concerning than others because he done a mad crime when he was like back in the day or whatever. And then on top of that, he's blatantly racist in her own house.
He said something racist?
Yes. So she said that she's ordering food or the takeaways come in, and then he was like, oh, is it an N on a bike or something like that?
You joking?
Nope.
Is this on live as well?
Yep. It's on screen recording. And then I just think there's so much people enabling her. The main one being Brett Boy, the paper plane boy. Not only does he enable a lot of racist and stupidity on this app, but he also goes, like, he went to meet them in real life. Like, I just think enough is enough, man, and something needs to happen. Because this woman needs to stop.
So let's take this to the start then. How did you come across this woman, and what was your first opinions when you actually seen her live?
God, when did I even come across this idiot? I don't remember, but all I remember, I think it was with Brett, you know, funny enough. And no, I'm lying. It was when she used to have Mark, the guy, her mum's ex or whoever that died. She used to like proper manipulate him on the live and stuff.
Yes, I remember that. Is it his name is Marcus, right?
Marcus, yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, him.
Rest in peace.
She used to like manipulate him, be proper mean to him on live. I think that's how I came across her. And then obviously she just drinks every day, and yeah.
See, people are saying in here that she got her fame from Facebook, so she might have started off
on Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously transitioned over to TikTok. Okay, interesting. Because it's the same for me. That's how I come across with her. I seen her live. No, actually, was she live? Yeah, no. When I first came on this app, Tyrone used to go live with her, and she used to just be like, just some crazy. I just thought, it's just some crazy Scouse woman. And then obviously, you know how the algorithm works. I ended up going into her live, and then that's when I actually seen her. like doing a lot of abusive stuff towards that Marcus guy. And I was thinking, hold on, he seems like he's got additional needs. Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, yeah.
And then obviously from them, obviously I seen her with that black guy who what's his, I don't even know what his name is, but he looked like kind of homeless sort of thing. Do you remember him? This is most recently. This is the one with, it's got the hair at the back going down. And
the Somali guy.
Yeah. But he looked vulnerable as well, didn't he? So this, so obviously now I don't know too much about this Rob guy, innit? You know what I'm saying? The bus stop guy, that was he.
Literally the bus stop guy.
And then obviously, and then leading on to this guy now, innit? So this guy has serious, like, he's committed crimes, or is it hearsay?
He's unalived someone.
What?
Yep. Haley Comet done a whole like video about it.
Has he done time for it as well?
I don't know. I think so. Basically, it was him, someone else, and a young girl that got arrested. The crime was they unalived someone using a chainsaw. Trigger warning. Sorry, guys. Trigger warning. And I think, I don't know if he did spend or he got like a suspended sentence. I don't know. But I remember the girl, I think they blamed it all on the girl. So she only got like 2 years. And I think it was like I don't think it went anywhere anyway. Like that. I don't think he spent time for it. I don't even think he even went to prison for it.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading some of these comments still. Guys, listen, there's loads more spaces.
Allegedly, by the way. This is all allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. But that's actually crazy still. So what do you think, why do you think so many people like watch this woman? What did they get out of it?
Listen, I couldn't tell you. I just think, well, people just love entertainment here, innit? They love the drama, so they're gonna watch it. I think someone like me, why I don't sit and watch her, but if like I'm in a battle and she might come in or whatever, I just cuss her. I'm not gonna lie, like I just think she's done out here, so she don't really like battling me or whatever. Not battling me, but she don't like being where I am, kind of thing. I don't know why people watch her, man. They're probably mad like her too.
Ali, do you know more about the dog? Would you care to share your opinions? Someone said to me, why don't you mention the dog? More people will probably have more things to say. Because, you know, everybody loves animals and stuff, you know. Right, I think Zara's going to come back up after. Right, Alexa, play. Alexa. Oh, I'm telling you what. Play, Alexa. Play some young ads. The dog doesn't seem to ever get walked. She looks bored most of the time. All right, we've got some more people coming up.
Hello, is that better?
These boxes. Yeah, that sounds perfect still.
How are you? You're right.
Yeah, I'm great. Thank you, I'm great. So, what is your opinions then when it comes to M's?
I've just seen a few bits on the For You page, and I think she really puts herself like at risk. Like, she seems like a vulnerable woman. I've seen the part where there was some guy that didn't want to leave, and he had like a background with the police and stuff. And I just think because she's so vulnerable, she really puts her out there and puts herself at risk. Do you know what I mean? It's not nice to watch sometimes.
Do you think she is actually vulnerable? Do you think she plays on it?
I think I don't know what. I think it's a bit of both. I think she doesn't realise the risk that she puts herself into.
Do you think that's because she's under the influence?
Yeah.
That's a good point still.
Because obviously, like, I used to drink and stuff. Like, I had, you know, when you're drinking and when you have a certain amount, you don't actually know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
And again, someone said in the comments, I think she's lonely. I think that's a big factor as well, because she's always in the kitchen alone, ain't she? So I think.
But isn't that kind of her content, like M's Kitchen sort of thing?
I don't really watch her for me to make that comment. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like I said to you earlier today, I don't really sit there watching anyone, but some of the bits come up on my For You page, and it's kind of sad when there's like 2,000, 3,000 people watching, and you can see things that can go easily wrong. I think there was another live where some guy had to come and save her and get rid of this guy from the house.
Yeah. Is that Rob Geezer?
I'm not sure. Is it? I don't know name.
Is it because somebody mentioned what about the delivery man as well? So I'm thinking.
Yeah, there's been a few guys in and out of her apartment, isn't it? And then the police constantly, and I don't understand the whole. People say she's lying about herself falling and collapsing on the floor and stuff, and I just think it's dangerous. Like, don't do it on live. You're giving people ammunition to talk shit about you. First of all, you're putting yourself out there. But I know I feel like it is her content at the same time.
No, that was Corey.
Yeah, the Somalian man. I don't know who that Somalian man was.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing him on the For You page, the one that's got the hair at the back.
Yeah. And that live looked a bit scary, how he kept, like, touching his privates and stuff. And I was just like, wow, there's so many people there, but no one's actually, then someone actually went and drove down and helped her. But I feel like because she's under the influence, she doesn't realise what risk she's putting herself into.
There's a lot of good comments in here. Guys, to the people in the comments, the stage is open, you know. Do you know what I mean? Just come and state your opinion because I'd like to learn more. All right, we've got a new person here.
Oh, look, there's some people saying she gets her subs up.
Is that what she's doing today? Hello?
Hello. Wait, is this about this M's girl?
Yeah, how old are you, Scarlett?
18.
Say that again?
18.
You're still a bit too young. It's like it's 20.
No, but can I just say something, yeah? Thing is, I don't get about her. She was sat there when the police came to her house and took him away, but now she's got him back. Don't you think it's a bit weird?
Who you on about this Rob guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. But I think.
But yeah, I'll go anyway.
Yeah, thank you for coming up anyway.
Who with this Rob? Is there like history? Is there like history with her and Rob in the sense, like, is it like a trauma bond or something?
I think this is the recent guy. Right? She's only just met him, innit?
Oh.
I'm sure this guy is just like some recent guy that she's met.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a bit of a weird one. Sydney, come up, man, because you seem like you've got some good points.
Where's T?
I know, and she just got it off.
Where did she even meet him? No, Newman. She said, leave my card and decided to let him back. I don't know. What do you think?
So I think I don't think she's vulnerable. I think that she's great at manipulating people. I think that she gets these tearaway men to the house for a reaction from people. And then I do believe, yeah, that she probably is lonely as well. But at the same time, her mannerisms, the way she talks, the way she treats people, the way she talks to the people that watch her is the reason why I don't really watch her, because I just think she's rude. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really like interacting or watching rude people. For everybody's asking, where can you watch this? It's just the design. And it's
No, that, you know what? The cover photo, I gotta give it to you.
it's just the concept of what we're going to be doing. Surviving who? Obviously today we're going to be surviving M's, and in the upcoming weeks.
How
And
long has she been on this app?
I think she's been around from the start, ain't she? Have you seen the paper about her mum and that? No, I ain't. What paper's this? Right, we've got a new person on the panel. I went to junior school with her. I commented this, and as soon as she realised why she was blocked. Gabrielle, come up, please. I want to hear everything. I want to hear what she used to be like when she was younger. Can you come up? See, this is what happens when people do stuff like this. You might find a live and it's like, yeah, here's my opportunity to say all the things I wanted to say before she blocked me.
That's crazy.
And this is what I'm saying about the dog. If somebody could come up and say, do you know anything about the dog? Have you seen the dog?
No, I actually haven't. So I can't really comment much, to be honest.
Yeah,
'Cause like I said, I don't watch her like that, and I don't find that content interesting. It makes me a bit angry because she's there with people that she don't know. Anything could go wrong. Do you know what I mean? And it might be entertainment for people. There's like 2,000-3,000 people watching. I don't understand how people watch as well. Like,
I don't really watch her too tough, but she's got like, I think it's a staffy, and the dog's so fat, right? I think she loves the dog, but I don't think she walks it or anything like that. I think she might have a bit of social anxiety or something, because it seems when she's with like that Rob, she's been going out with him, but I've never seen her outside that kitchen, you know. Not that I follow her, but you know, just everything I've seen on the For You page.
You would be surprised how many content creators on here actually have social anxiety, and I do believe
That is so true. Honestly, like me being on the app, I have social anxiety, but I'm like, once I'm out there, I'm okay, but it takes me a while. Do you know what I mean?
is that due to like trolls, or is that
It's due to this stuff I've like, basically I'll tell you a little bit about me. So I came on this app initially when I was homeless, and I got so much support because I didn't have any family or friends, and I moved to a different city, like came back to Leicester after 13-14 years. So I didn't have support, and I was homeless for 6 weeks with my dog, and I got so much support on this app, and that's how I came about on this app. And then once I got my place, it was home for me. Do you know what I mean? Because I've been on the streets and stuff, it was home for me. So that's when my social anxiety kicked in. And it's like, it's a safe space in that sense for me. Like I use this app as a safe space as well when I'm just doing my own thing at home, or if I'm out and about. But obviously this year I've been trying to get out the house a bit more and do things for myself. But even with I think it's, do you know, when so many people know you but you don't know who they are, that's a kind of a bit of a scary thought, because people literally know you. Like if I go into town and people stop me and I'll be like, I don't actually know who you are, and then they worry, what if they follow you home or something? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I understand that still. But this is why, if you're on here doing good things, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But you see the people that do bad things on here, and then they start thinking to themselves, shit, like I've been racist to a whole culture here. I don't know who knows.
It's not even I get that point as well, but it's like I don't do much on this app. Like I've done some dumb shit, like, you know, drunken mess and whatever, but it's, you know, you're gonna get haters wherever you go. You know, you're gonna get it. So not everyone's gonna like you. Do you know what I mean? And it's just that knowing that people know you and you don't know them, that's a scary thought.
No, I completely understand. You're still Lone Ranger. Go on, I'll give you up.
A lot of people are shy as well in, like, you know, in real life, and then they come on the app, you know, like, obviously you've got people to talk to, whatever, so it gives them a bit of confidence. But then in real life, they're like, oh, like Varans just said, oh, I'm gonna see people. Like, do you know what I mean?
Sorry, it's Zara.
Oh, sorry, I thought she had an N on the name. My bad.
No, it's, Zara. Yeah, sorry, Zara.
You need to change that H, you know.
I know.
like
I need to find a fancy H.
What's up, Lone Ranger? You alright, bro?
Hello there. Yeah, I just think the more controversial she is, the more people talk about her, the more she'll be on the FYP. It's like a lot of creators on TikTok, whether they get hate or whether they're popular, it just keeps them like in the conversation. And she's going to win in the end, always, with that.
So how did you come across Ems then?
Just scrolling the past, and I saw how many views she was getting. I just couldn't believe it. I didn't understand what people were actually watching. It just seems like she was sat there getting pissed to me. But she, you know, there's a lot. She has a big following, and people just fascinated by her. I don't know why, but yeah.
What's the most controversial thing you think she's done?
I don't know a hell of a lot about her, to be honest. From what I can gather, there was a guy called Marcus, and he passed away in her flat, and she's invited like strangers back to her flat, and I'm sure she's done a lot worse. I'm just not aware of it. I haven't been on the app that long.
Yeah.
So what is the story about Marcus? Because the first time I came on live with her, obviously I didn't know her story. I've only been on the box with her once, right, in a 4-way battle. And I was like, obviously I didn't know her name or anything, so I've just read her name as it is, Marcus Ems. I was calling her Marcus Ems, right? And she was like, no, my name's Ems. And I was like, sorry, I do apologize. And I felt so like stupid calling her Marcus, you know. But what is the story behind her and Marcus? Like, what's actually happened?
I can't quite work it out. I've seen a clip of a video of her like slapping him, and then it seems like she's giving him drugs, and then he collapses. I know he died. That's all I know, and I have read some comments saying that apparently he was her stepdad, but I'm not sure. I can't quite work it out, really.
I think he was, if I'm right, guys, you just can correct me. I think he was disabled, I think, or had some sort of additional needs. And I feel like she used to make out that she was his carer or something like that. And then...
Okay.
But then I think it came out that he was homeless and she just let him live there. But come on, she's not just gonna let him live there for no reason. She must have been like benefiting financially in some way. You know what I'm saying? And then from what I was seeing is that they was doing a lot of illegal substances online, and from time to time she just used to like go with him or pretend that she's gonna like assault him, and then the one day she actually did. I think she elbowed him and he knocked his head back and stuff, and I was thinking, and he just, you know, someone that just seemed lifeless. It's like he didn't even react.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that gets me about it all is I mean, I don't know if you've ever like had comments or videos that are not like breaking any community guidelines, and they just get taken down for seemingly no reason. And then you get some creators like her, they can literally do anything they want, and she just gets away with it.
And I think I think it's due to the fact that she makes the app so much money, you see.
Oh, totally, absolutely, that's what it is.
Because I always think that, like, some of the things that I say here, some of these content creators, like, I made a little joke about, like skin colour don't crack. And me and Zara had a joke about it, and we both got flagged for it.
Yeah.
There's people on here that are openly racist, and they've still got their platform. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everybody that's coming, obviously there's new people in there. Let me just reset the room, yeah. Basically, no, she doesn't have a documentary.
Can you imagine, an actual documentary comes out on her because you've done this live?
So what I think she's actually that known on here that people actually think it is a documentary. But if she does and she tries to call it that, then we're going to have to copyright it.
Oh, God.
Yo, we're going to have to copyright this shit still. Alright, if we've got another person here. Did you want to come up or did you do that on accident? Who is she? I'm new to this. So her name is called Marcus Ems on the app. Her name that she goes by is Ems, but I'm sure that's not even her real name.
I think her real name might be Sarah.
Or Emma.
You're right, I think it's Sarah. And have you seen, there's things on YouTube about the guy that got M'd, and her brother and her mum and her aunt, I think it was, were involved.
She got it changed. Ross.
Yeah.
See, I don't trust people like that, man. That means that you've got a dark past.
Yeah.
Then it kind of makes sense why she probably just drinks every single
And
day.
it makes sense why she doesn't have many friends from around her area and that.
Hey, 92,
Yeah.
can you rise up then? Let's hear everything. We want to hear it all. Rise up if you know our person there. Is she dangerous? Well, I think she's done dangerous things, yeah? I don't for me personally, I wouldn't look at her and think, wow, she's a dangerous person. I think she's very devious and she's vulnerable at the same time.
No, I think she generally manipulates people.
And sorry, welcome up to the stage.
Hello, can you
Okay.
hear me all right?
Is that you talking or Emily?
Yeah, can you hear me all right?
Wait there, Emily. I'm just talking to Em. Hello, Em. You okay?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Welcome up to Surviving Em. So, what's your opinion then?
I think she acts all innocent, but I think she's definitely had a big part in Marcus's death, and I think that she brings dangerous people into her life, but she manipulates them, and then she manipulates her audience.
Okay. So, how long have you known about this person, and what do you think are most controversial things that she's done on the app?
Honestly, I don't know. I've watched her for 2 years, about 2 years. I think she's just, I don't know. She's racist. She's an alcoholic. She's a drug user. I don't know. There's so many things she's done that I just can't comprehend.
Has she got any children or anything?
No, I don't think she has. No.
I'll tell you what I don't get, and I don't get it with a few of the creators on the app, is that, I mean, say if you're watching like a charity appeal, you might think, oh, I'll donate money. I don't understand these people who gift people who are out and out just horrible people on, like, what goes through their head and thinking, oh, I should send her some money because she's so needy or nice. What's actually going through their head when they do that? It doesn't make sense to me.
I think they just want to be seen, innit? I think the more popular the creator is, and the more people that they have in the room, I think the more that you get the buzz out of it. When
Noticed, isn't it?
That makes sense, I
Well,
suppose.
it's because it's an intention thing, and it's because she doesn't actually have to work. She's on universal credit because she flashed her phone, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's the fact that if she can just go on live and earn money, why would you have to go to work? That's her thought process.
You know what? Have you seen that TikTok leash, whatever it's called? I looked at her thing and she hardly makes money on it, you know.
Oh, oh yeah, I get what you're on about. Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it, how everything gets sold.
Well, I think she's had to slow down, hasn't she? Because didn't she have a case where the taxman? Yeah, I think that's why she doesn't really push ranking. Because I remember once upon a time she was always in the top 10 weekly rankings every week.
When I met her and Marcus, we were both drinking constantly. I met them like 5 years ago. They live down the road from me, well, about 20 minutes away from me. And she's always drank and that, and like her mum doesn't have a relationship with her because of the stuff she does. And she was trying to bully her mum at Marcus's wake, because I went to Marcus's wake as well.
Okay. So okay, lovely. So what was your opinion on Marcus? And could you give us a little bit of backstory?
Do you know what he seemed a bit like? Seeing him in person and met him a few times, he seemed a bit slow and he was going with what Emma was doing. Wow. So he was following suit, you know what I mean? He had nowhere to live. And I don't know why people are saying it's a mum's ex-boyfriend, because I've spoke to my mum myself and she said he's not. She met him on the streets and brought him in the house. And that was that.
I'll tell you once. Sorry.
Sorry, Lone. Let her finish, please.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
Yeah, then he had an appointment because he had heart problems, and plus he was drinking all the time and obviously doing the other. It didn't help him. He had an appointment 2 days before he had the heart attack and collapsed. But apparently she was saying that she didn't realise he was basically gone.
Oh, that's what? When he passed?
Yeah. It took her 2 hours to like get onto it because she thought he was asleep or something like that. This is what got said at the wake.
Oh my days.
Do you want me to jump off so other people can come on? Because I don't know much about him.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Nobody's requested right now.
I think that it's a power
she lives in
dynamic.
Bristol. I live down the road from her.
Okay, hey, sorry, I'm gonna have more questions for you, yeah. But Emily, you're okay there, Emily? Hello, Emily. Do you want to unmute?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. How old are you, Emily?
I'm 20.
Okay, cool. What's up? So, what's your opinion then? You've been waiting.
Oh gosh, there's so much. I only stumbled on her the last couple months. It's all these videos. I feel like, in the nicest way, she just shouldn't have a platform for what she's doing. She needs some sort of professional help for her drinking, because every video I've seen of her, she's constantly boozing up, and with the random guys that come around to her place. And this recent one, apparently, like, we wouldn't know if it's true or not unless she looked, but apparently he's got criminal convictions, and I've seen, I think it's like 6 videos where he just keeps touching himself inappropriately, like on live. It's not good.
Oh my god. She always seems to pick up these kind of seedy guys.
Not live, and he was. You've seen the blanket move up and down constantly. When she was half passed out when he was doing it.
Yeah, and there was one when he's fully just in front of the camera doing it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's just awful, and I don't know, it's a strange situation. I struggle to believe there's people who do really like her, and all these people that defend her. I don't know, it's just so strange, I think.
Someone said he was sniffing his fingers. That's naughty. I like it as well. Listen, guys, is there anybody in here that actually likes this woman and would actually like to argue in her defence? I don't mind for and against.
I can't argue in her defence, but what I will say is that there's a lot of people who milk off her. That Brett boy, I don't trust him whatsoever.
Yeah,
he totally milks off her viewers. I mean, when that guy was in her house the other night
and he was he was looking a bit dodgy. It's like she was in a risky situation. He's really ploughing on for the gifts, taking as advantage of the audience figures he was getting. He pretends to be a friend, and he's completely the opposite as far as I'm concerned. He's just a weasel, that guy.
No, and then Brett met Ems and that other guy in the pub, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. I don't understand why he hasn't been cancelled either for the things he's done as well, to be fair.
He's just a user, definitely.
Yes, he always does that, but it's nice to see that people are actually waking up to what he does, because I've been watching him for a while, the way how he kind of smiles himself into situations and benefits from it. He doesn't really have any talent or much to bring to the app, so when there is a little bit of drama, he likes to cling in there.
He's completely boring. No one would watch him if he wasn't on a live with someone else.
I agree.
Did you hear what the guys with Ems, did you hear what he said about the Uber driver? No.
Oh, the yeah. My friend Torium said that earlier, that he said something about, I don't know, like an N driver or Uber or I don't know.
Yeah.
People.
And Ems, she didn't really react, to be fair. She was just a bit silent.
Someone's killing me off in here. Ash, you're funny. The dog was licking the pillow. What the? So what are your opinions on the dog then, guys? Okay, Zara, big up.
Sorry, guys, I've got to go anyway. Good speaking to you. Have a good night.
After yourself, Low Rager. Thanks for
Take care. Bye.
Yeah, I think the dog thing's proper strange. So I used to look after dogs. It was my little weekend job, just house sitting for people's dogs. And I had to do a little course on it. And I don't know, I think naturally lots of humans care for animals, but just observing the dog's behaviour, it always seems to be panting whenever I see it.
It's overweight.
There's such like a stress sign for them. And whenever she feeds it, it is always just crap, like the stuff that humans eat that dogs shouldn't eat. And I just think, all these strangers she's always letting into her house, it must be so strange for the dog as well. Like, I don't know.
No, she doesn't really walk her dog far, but I guess it can't walk too much.
So has nobody ever got in contact with the RSPCA over it? But I'm guessing like people have probably tried, because I know how people love dogs on this app, and when they see a dog being mistreated, they always ring up. Like, do you reckon like anybody has actually tried to help the dog?
I'm sure people probably have, because there's so many thousands of people that watch her and, report her. Like, I'm certain people must have.
Hey, please come back, because I've got some more questions for you. Somebody's mic's crackling. Whose mic's crackling?
Oh, it's probably mine. My phone's broke. I was going to say, I'll head off because I don't want to affect your live. Thank you for letting me speak.
No worries. Big up yourself, Emily. When you get your phone fixed, you're welcome anytime.
I think I'm going to go too. I'm going to let other people come in.
Okay, thank you, Em. Thank you for coming up.
Oh, I don't know how to leave. Bloody hell.
To kick you.
What's the drama with Ems tonight?
Well, for everybody that's in the room asking, is this out? No, guys, this is my segment that I hold on TikTok. So every week, every couple of days throughout the week, we're going to be surviving a content creator. So the first one, unfortunately for her, is Ems. What's up, Matty? You alright, bro?
What's the crack with Ems tonight? What's happening? Any news?
This is a debate, mate. So this is giving people the opportunity for coming up and speaking about what they think about the woman in question. So today it's Ems. What's your opinion, mate?
I kind of find it a bit weird why she's going for old men, and old men are going for her.
Okay. And is that on the terms of this new fella that she's got around her?
Yeah, that's like, boy, the guy seems old enough to be her granda.
Yeah, people are saying daddy issues straight away. Well, it is a running theme on this app recently, do you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's the case, but to be fair, I feel like all the guys that I've ever seen her with have been either vulnerable or older guys.
Yeah.
Actually, on your side.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me
Who
wrong,
said
I'll still
that?
give her a poke.
It's fucking stupid.
The hell? I think they're just coming out on accident. Okay then, cool, Matty. So Matty, what do you think is the most controversial thing that Ems has done on the app?
Fuck all.
I think you've done anything controversial. Oh, so sorry, Matty. Are you a Ems fan?
Yeah, I'll watch her or not, but just because there's always drama.
So, okay then, so let's go then, mate. So what do you like about Ems then? Why do you tune in?
Why do I tune in?
Yeah, why do you tune in? Why do you watch her?
I don't know. Usually because it's just drama. There's always someone every night.
So basically, you like car crash TV?
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Nothing wrong with that, mate. Everybody likes a little bit of car crash TV. You know what I mean? But for me, it ain't really for me, man. You know what I mean? Do you support her, like gift her and help her on the rankings or stuff, or do you just basically just sit in there to just laugh at her?
We'll just sit and watch, sit and laugh. But
cool.
Ever since this new guys came in the scene, it's been a bit of a challenging wank, Ken.
Okay, cool. So okay, cool. So what's the thing that you don't like the most about this Rob then, from what you've seen?
I don't know. I just think he's too old and like, I don't know, just too old. Creepy vibes.
If you had the opportunity, would you go to Ems's kitchen?
I would bend her over a unit, yeah.
Oh my god! All right, man. We can tell that you fancy her still. Big up for the road.
You would as well. Don't lie.
Nah, I don't think so, mate. Got more class than that, man. Anyway, thank you for that, Matty. All right, Keeks. What's up, Keeks? Big up. Welcome to the platform. This is your first time up.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, see you later, Matt. Take care, bro.
Yeah.
See you later.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you still. Welcome up. Welcome up. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. So, what's your opinion on Ems then?
My opinion, I don't think people will like my opinion, but I think Ems is a predator.
Wow, that's a very bold claim to make. Okay, let's hear more then. Why do you think she's a predator?
I feel like she takes advantage of men that she can clearly see either aren't the full shilling or have got problems, and then she'll bring them in her house. We don't see what happens off camera. I think she flirts with them. And then when these men touch her, she makes the eyeballs at the camera, making people think that she's being touched when she doesn't want to. She acts like these men attack her, but on Facebook the other day, she forgot to shut her blinds and you could actually see her physically attacking Rob in the window.
What?
Yeah. And not only that, like the Somalian guy that was there last month, the trouble he got in the street afterwards, being called the, N-word, the P-word, everything under the sun, she's now put his life at risk for something that I think she plans on purpose, and I don't really agree with it. I think it takes the mick out of real victims. You don't see me inviting men around my house, flirting with them off live, then going live and crying wolf. I just don't think it's acceptable, to be fair. And with her dog, I think she does love her dog, but I think she's neglecting it, as in she's putting more attention on men that she can get in her house to make out to be predators when actually she's the real predator. She's not no victim. She's a backwards lady. The only help she needs is to get off the booze. I find it weird how every man she's with is massively drunk and she's quite sober, almost like she spikes them. Who knows?
Someone says they think that that she studies them. That's crazy. Well, keep going, man. You're landing some great points here. Everybody in the chat is like facts. Yeah, it seemed like you've analysed her very well. So, can I just ask you a question? So, what do you think is the most controversial thing that you've ever seen this woman do online?
I don't really know. I mean, obviously, we know she's racist. We know that
What has she said that's racist?
Well, back in the day, she used to say the N-word when she was drunk.
What?
Obviously, the whole thing with Marcus, that was sad. There's a video of her saying, "Oh, I killed him," with a little, when it was last year. Sorry. Unalived him last year on live. She was drunk and she was saying it was me. I unalived him. Ha ha, like, what are you going to do about it?
You know about the history of her mum as well?
We'll get into that in a minute, Vic. Right there, Vic.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right, love. It's all right.
I'll just mute myself for now.
Yeah, and then you can say everything under the sun after. Thank you.
I don't personally sit and watch Ems. To be fair, a lot of creators, I just put their live on and go to sleep because I need background noise. And she's live all night, so it just fits for me. But I see a lot of things on Facebook because I'm in one of the Facebook groups. And I don't know, there's just something about her. I don't fall for her persona. I think she's actually a very dangerous woman that needs to be took off the street because, God forbid, my brother one day might end up in that flat and she might be doing the same to him. So, you know, I think men need to be warned about this lady rather than she needs to be warned about these men, and that's my opinion. Anyone that hits her are very strange people and are enabling
Her behaviour.
Yeah, because all these men that go in her house come out her house and then end up being, we don't know what happens if they get attacked on the street because what someone's seen him do on live, but she could have been flirting with him all night. He's returned the flirtiness and now she's doing the eyeballs saying help me on live, wasting police time. So I don't agree with her. I think she's a joke.
So do people actually like ring the police on her behalf regarding the stuff that she does on live?
All the time. And like, I don't really do up snitching or anything like that, but one day I so badly just wanted to go and say, like, this woman, she's wasting police time and she's actually like trapping these men. She's almost like she's got a plan. She wants the plan to unfold. One of these men could get arrested. Oh, thank you. I didn't even know how gifts work on here, but thank you. One of these men could get arrested one day, and because they've got the live stream proof of him touching her, I'm not saying no one should be touching each other without consent, but I find it very hard to believe that every single man that walks into her flat touches her when she doesn't want to be. I feel like she sets it up so it goes in her favour.
It keeps landing with all the points. This is, for me personally, I'm learning a lot. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, you're talking with a lot of conviction, so I can tell that you have been zoned in. Stick around, please, yeah, because you've got some valid points. But let's welcome Vicky. Hello, Vicky. You okay?
Hi, Jay. Hi, Keeks. How are you?
You can say if you want, Keeks, or you can drop. It's up to you.
I don't know how to drop because I've never been live on here before, but if you could drop me, that'd be great.
Okay, thanks for coming
Thank
up, man.
you so
done really
much.
well.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, she was lovely. I wanted like have an opinion as an older lady.
Oh yes.
I think she's in her 30s. Her name's Sarah, actually.
Sorry, I'm
she's
in a Scouse accent here.
I am, but I'm not from where she's from.
Oh, okay.
But I have witnessed her in a bar in my city centre. And the minute she walked up to the door, the bouncers have got their hands up. They won't even let her in. Any of the like touristy pubs, up Matthew Street, they weren't letting her go in because everyone in the city now knows.
Vicky, obviously you can speak it, but please don't say road names or anything like that. Just for her people's safety in it. But yeah, carry on.
No, Matthew Street's the main nightlife in Liverpool. Everyone knows Matthew Street.
Okay, my
It's
bad.
where
I
you
thought
go
were saying that. Yeah, carry on then, Vicky. Carry on.
Concert Square, Bold Street, Matthew Street. These are like prominent touristy places in Liverpool.
Okay.
So I've been witness to her actually getting knocked back, but I know that she doesn't go out in her own area because people just give her abuse. People in our city will just go up and say it to her face. She's constantly got the police out. I know somebody who works within the emergency services, not in the police, by the way, another major emergency services. She's been to see this woman. She reckons over about a 3-year period, she's had 17 visits to her flat.
17 what, from the police?
No, from the paramedics.
From the paramedics?
17.
Oh my days.
But obviously, this is a good friend of mine. I'm actually, she's actually in my university. She's doing a master's with me, and I'm telling you what, 17 times, that's just her. That's been to this person's property in 3 years, and that isn't even the police. That's the ambulance service.
So how did you come across this woman then, Ems?
I just seen her I seen her climbing on cabinets and trying to climb in the fridge with her drunken. Yeah, with that poor gentleman that used to live with her. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to come from, I've got friends in the emergency services. I also work within them myself. And they're all getting annoyed with her now. And we're all embarrassed. And whenever she does go to any of the main hotspots with any of these boyfriends who are coming from up and down the country, that she wants to kind of either portray to be bad. It's like we've brought the Jenny Kyle from ITV and it's now in Ems's kitchen. That's what it is. It's a day by day Jenny Kyle showing her, and she's raking in the money. But, you know, these gentlemen are someone's sons, someone's brothers, someone's fathers, and I'm just scared of what she's going to do, really. She is the predator. She is a predator. And that's what everyone needs to realise. Never mind looking at all their hard drives. We need to be looking at hers. There's a documentary on at the moment on Sky called The Black Widow. This is Ems. If you all want to go and catch it, it's brilliant. But just to say, from the emergency services side, as a city, she isn't even from our area anyway. She was brought up when her mother murdered someone. She's never been loved. She only knows how to play a game. She's not right in the head, and she needs taken off the app because our kids are witnessing it and all think that this is healthy.
This is one of the main reasons why I speak out on a lot of things on this app, because of that reason. We've got our kids that are taking this in. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know what's happened. I don't know where the mum is now, but she was never ever shown love, has she? She's never been shown love. Only what men. You know, she plays the victim. She thinks that she's getting one over on these men, but at the end of the day, she's got to go. She'll be the one who's on her own in a little council flat in Bootle, and she'll end up with nothing when all the viewers dry up and she's got no money left. It's got to be her that's suffering. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter.
Oh, thank you very much, Vicky. You know really well.
But I've just done it from our city's point of view. She's an embarrassment. She isn't even a scouser.
One second.
And yeah, she needs help. And she's a predator. And that'll be me. And I'll leave you all to it. Thanks for letting me talk.
Nah, thank you for coming up, Vicky. You know really well.
All right. No worries. Take care, everyone.
Yeah, have a nice night.
And you. Bye.
Who's up next? Who wants to unmute? Somebody unmute, or I'll just randomly unmute one of you.
Follow me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go back off.
Are you sure?
Coca.
Right.
You're new here, so welcome up onto the stage.
Oh, has he been paused?
Share your opinion with everybody.
Right, so known Ems for 5 years. I did used to feel sorry for her. And then you've just got to analyse her. You can't even really you can't be a commenter. You just got to analyse her. But she's, do you know what it is with Ems? Look at her face. She looks like a child, yeah?
So she does still.
Yeah. So it throws everyone. They all think she's younger, but she's like in her 30s. But then what she does, she did start off with younger people, like DJ's gone over there. You know DJ?
Yeah. Decor.
Yeah.
DJ. Yeah.
He got done over, didn't he, by her saying something about the way he decorated. So she got him, she's had Rickstar. She said all sorts of things about him. And then I think she's worked out it's no good using the younger ones because they stand up for themselves. So what she does, she studies and gets older ones with problems so that, yes, she really is, honestly, David. And she does do that thing. God knows what she does off when we can't see, but she does that thing where if they just even touch her, she'll stare at the screen with massive big eyes. Imagine you just being a new person coming on to her wall. You instantly think, oh my God, this girl's in danger. She looks so young. He's so old. And, it's her that they feel sorry for. Not the people that have probably known her forever and thought, here we go again. Here's Ems go again. It's the new ones that watch her that end up like doing the police services, the ambulances, and then, but it's like she don't like them, but she knows the views are so good. I mean, that one that we're talking about, the black gentleman, 25.9k views for him.
Is that when he was in her kitchen?
25.9k views.
Wow.
He was the largest, and I think because he just seemed odd, I think it made it worse. And then I just felt my heart went out to him. But his best friend came on the app to somebody's wall one day and said, honestly, he's a really nice guy. He wanted to go. He kept saying, I want to go, I want to go. She'll go and you're going nowhere. What she does is lock her door and put the keys in her bra. You've got to study her. She's absolutely insane. The girl's insane, but because she looks so innocent, you're fooled.
Isn't that like entrapment?
100%, but because she's a girl, she gets away with it. But if that had been a lad, it'd have been a different situation, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So another point I want to know is like, what's the most controversial thing that you think she's done on the app?
This last one, the man she brought, he said something like, when they were getting their takeaway, I'm not going to say the word, but I'm going to try and spell it out. But he said that Negro needs to get on his bike and bring our takeaway. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the racist term.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Tyrone doesn't take racism as serious as some of us, but even he said, what the hell have we done to deserve this? Like can you imagine? It's just one person after the other that are just saying these mad words, and she's trying to make out she cares. Stop saying things like that, but then giggles and smiles afterwards. It's a really weird situation, and you feel like you're in the Twilight Zone with her.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Coco. You made some valid points, like what a lot of people have said in the comments. I think they're all agreeing with you. Like, obviously, do you think that she should come off the app? Do you think that would be the best thing in this situation, or do you think that
100%? But who does get cancelled on this app?
Nobody really gets cancelled.
Exactly. So my big worry is just that, and this is for you as well. So if she's watching, because trust me, she'll be watching you.
Yeah.
Trust me. You need to be careful, Ems or Sarah, whatever your name is, because one day you are going to bite off a little bit too much, and either someone's going to hurt you or somebody's going to get hurt. And that's the truth. That's the bit that bothers me. That's the bit. Watching it is not that good. I don't know how people call that interesting and good content. I call it quite scary. It's like watching a horror movie. It's exactly like Surviving Ems. That's exactly what it is.
So do you think that the title was the right title then?
I think she should get a actual film out, because that'd be it. That'd be the film. I'd watch it as well. I bet we all would. But the scary thing is true. It's happening. That's the real talk. It's actually real. What she's doing.
If you are watching Ems, yeah, and you are thinking, you know what, that's a good strap line, I want my commission, you understand? And so everybody that's in here thinking, what the hell is going on? Yeah, we are doing a debate speaking about Ems, and no, she does not have a documentary out on Netflix. It's just the theme that we're rocking with. It's called Surviving. Okay, thank you for that, Coco.
You're welcome.
Right, Rebecca.
Care, guys.
Oh, Rekha. All right, let me unmute her. Thanks for coming up, Coco. Rika or Rekha? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. You're going to have to say. All right, while we're waiting for her... Oh, she's gone. She probably didn't even know she was in the box. Larisha, did you want to say something?
Muting myself. You know, I can't remember which girl it was that came in before, and they said about that she's very smart, and just like Coco said as well, I have seen her do that. Again, I'm a silent watcher. I just study people and see what they're doing. This, like, I've only really been going live the past few days, but she does. You can see the men look at her gone out. You know, when she's looking at the camera, like doing that like puppy eye thing, like why are they touching me? Why are they talking to me? But it's like, obviously I can only speculate, but it's like she's got them over the hearse on a promise. And then when they like touch her or say anything around her, she acts like she does that thing to the camera. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're in a club with your friend and a man's touching them and they don't like them, and they're like, help me.
Yeah. Like blink twice.
Yeah, exactly that. She does that. She really does. And also another thing with the speculation thing, I remember the Marcus thing. I remember her saying like, "Oh my God, he's so old. I would never go out with him." Blah 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 blah. And then now look, every man that's in a house except for like one has been so old. It makes me think she was bupsing him back there.
Serious.
I totally agree.
There was some sort of favours going on, and I believe that he was helping her out financially.
Yeah, I think it was a money thing as well. Like he was probably paying for the pumps or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, I can't say for certain because again, I'm not like her fan or anything, but that's what it's looking like to me.
From what I've seen from her, there's no way she's going to allow that guy in her premises and in her house if there's no benefit towards her.
Yeah, without doing anything for her, exactly. And she seems pretty smart. Because another thing, this is why I popped up earlier, I forgot. You know how someone said on that thing where you can see how much money people earn and she doesn't earn a lot? That only shows the money that you earn from live. It doesn't show gifts and it doesn't show subscribers.
What do you mean, earn money from the lot? But that's how it would come up through gifts, wouldn't it?
No, I mean, I forgot what it's called. She said it was called like Tick something or whatever.
Tickle Blet or something. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it only shows the money that they earn from the gifts, sorry, not from the subscribers and the ads and whatever and what, like anything extra basically to get. Yeah, so it only shows that. So she's probably, because I saw a live of her once, when she was on I don't know what it's called. I'm not a TikTok person like that, but is it the rankings or whatever when she was number one? And someone said that the whatever she earned for that was like 50k. Obviously, TikTok take a lot of the money, don't they? But it was a lot of money that she would have earned.
Her subs amount, to be fair, I think she holds back then pushes just now and again. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know that it was obviously getting onto the big ones and she's doing really well. Sorry,
her and CLA.
You okay, Amy?
Hiya.
Welcome up onto the stage.
Oh, thank you. I also think that she will do anything for money. I really do.
So right. First things first. Welcome up to the stage. So what is your opinion of Ems then? And like, how long have you been watching her?
I've been watching her for ages, but it's the way she goes out and meets them at bus stops and takes them home. Is it for the likes, or she could be in such a serious position? Do you know what I mean?
I think she's doing it for the shock factor. I think to shock people.
She could be, but she could literally get the wrong one day, and it could be fatal.
This is what people are trying to get at. Is like but people are saying because some people are saying that she's the one that's in danger, but then the other people are saying that it's the vulnerable guys that she's bringing back are actually in danger.
That's what I agree with.
But obviously, if this is her niche and her content, I believe that's probably what's going to have to happen for her to change her ways. Like something serious happen. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't keep bringing back random strays to your house.
Absolutely.
And then, do you know what I mean? And getting away with it, or wasting police time, or paramedics and all that kind of stuff. Like eventually something will happen, innit?
It will, yeah. I totally agree. And I just think it's a dangerous game that she's playing.
So what's your opinion of this new guy, Rob?
I don't know him personally, obviously. But I think he's not been dangerous with her, but I think he could turn with drink, just like she does. Just like she does. Just like she does.
Hold on, someone just says, you can't believe she let the guy back in knowing what he did to that poor dog. What the hell did he do to the dog? No one says that.
Oh, the dog?
Yeah, someone says that he's done something to the dog. Nobody's mentioned that all night, though.
I haven't heard that.
Anybody else on the stage know what happened to the dog? That Robbie's creepy. I mean, we that.
Sorry. I know that he was shouting at it and she went mad and pushed him and she was like, "Don't talk to my dog like that," but that's all I've seen.
Wow, okay.
I personally think that she's more dangerous than he is.
Well, this is what a lot of people are saying. Didn't he pinch it? He never pinched the dog.
Have none of you guys seen what's been on the FYP, what he did to that dog?
No, okay, what the hell?
Right, okay. I'll have to find it.
No,
So basically,
it's
I was
Shad.
watching the live. He was basically naked in the bed, touching himself, and the dog was laid next to him, and he was he was basically masturbating behind the dog.
Oh, yeah, Jackie, you didn't do it.
You can't say that.
Yeah, Ems then went and saw what he was doing. She lifted the cover up and went, hang on, what are you doing? I've just seen what you're doing. He's done quite a lot of inappropriate things to that dog. It is all on the FYP.
Oh my God.
But so you just said that he was fondling himself, but what about the dog under the... Sorry,
the dog was
under the
like
covers?
laid next to him. Ems was sat at the front, obviously facing the camera, talking to the camera, and he had his eyes closed, pretending to be asleep, but you could see what he was doing under the covers, and the dog was like laid next to him behind Ems, and you could clearly see what he was doing.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And this happened on live.
Yeah.
He was making noises, the
it's
guy.
on FYP. If you type in, I don't know.
Oh my days. I'm
His name's basically Rob, isn't it, or something? If you type in Ems and Rob, it'll probably come up, because I've seen loads of videos on there.
But she's letting back in again.
I know she has. I know. After all the police visits as well, she's absolutely cuckoo. But it's all for subs and views, isn't it? That's what it's all about.
It is. It absolutely. She must be that desperate, and for a poor dog to go through that.
I know.
This is what I was going to say. You're putting the dog at risk for entertainment.
Imagine if you beat the dog up or something like that, or her.
I'm saying.
Guys, if you've watched her for a long time, she's saved a lot of money as well, so she doesn't really need the money. She just doesn't know when to stop.
Yeah.
She's got no limits of click. It's like clickbait. Yeah,
Sorry
she's
to
got no
interrupt.
limits.
Shell in the comments has just said that she's tagged you in a video. Sorry to interrupt, hon.
Okay.
Hold on.
I might have to have a look at that after. Right, if I find out more stuff, we might have to come back for a part 2, man, because so much more just keeps unraveling, innit?
But it's true about the dog. He was doing that, and he's pinched the dog, and he's shouted at the dog, and he's done loads. So I know that's her life. So to me, how far would you go if you love that dog? How far would you go to get what you want?
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
desperate for money and likes for your dog. Oh my! I would kill someone for that.
And I don't think he'd come back unless she's done something with that man as well. I don't think he would.
What, do you think he's got something on her?
No, I think they must be having a relationship.
I think so, yeah.
Even though she'll act like, no, don't kiss me, don't touch me, don't. I think that's BS. And the thing is, there's a guy called Barker. I hope you're in here, Barker. He could tell you so much more. She did exactly the same to Barker. He's a bit older, an older man. She did the same to, who was that one with the bald head?
Ryan.
Oh,
no. There's Ryan, but who was the other one?
I'm trying to think now. They were all slating him for his teeth, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, can't I give his name?
Oh, God. Sean.
Sean, yeah.
People just putting loads of names in. Spencer,
Because there's bare loads. Ryan, Spencer, Rickster. She's done, and she's just mental. She's just crazy, man.
My phone's been bugging, but I'm back.
As well, you know, the locking the door and putting the tea in the bra.
Do you know what wound me up the other day? When she said, I don't need to work because all you lot are paying for me. Did you see that one?
She's losing it, isn't she? Like, you know, when she first started, she had some kind of humbleness. Like, she was more humble. Like, she used to go, I don't like battling, I don't want money. She was just happy with the views, and that's how it was on Facebook. But
she said like something like she gets £1,500 a week.
Yeah, she must come out with that easy.
Listen, someone just said that she's using the dead guy's paper.
If you look on, if you've got Facebook, or if you go on here, there's an account called Mr. Madness. Everything is on there. Videos, proof of what she's done. It actually says something about that she's got £70,000 in a PayPal account under Marcus's names, and that's what she uses to put all the gifts in and everything, all under that, so that it's not traceable for her. But if you have a look on Mr. Madness page on here on Facebook, everything's on there.
How did she get that money out though if it's in his name?
I don't know.
Whoever said she was on benefits, that's not true anymore. She got done for benefit fraud, so she has to pay everything now, her taxes, she has to pay everything, honestly, and she does. And I will give her that. She has no choice
she's not
now.
pushing the rankings as much anymore.
I think she's why she needs it more and why she's doing worse things to get the money, because she hasn't got anything no more. Like, no, she has to pay her rent, her taxes, everything. She has to pay it all.
Well, she's got the money now, hasn't she?
Well, she's got a good 70, 80k. But that Brett has as well, innit? I think they're together, I do, in cahoots. I do.
Do you find him very boring?
We know
I find him creepy.
He is. I call Brett Boy a paper plane because he's as boring as a stone.
Paper plane.
And also, though, I'm not gonna lie, no, seriously, as much as he's boring, he's very dangerous.
No.
He enables all the wrong
Victoria Rose, wasn't it? You know that one that lost her kids, Victoria Rose? I don't know if she went out with them or what, but she said that he was literally showing up to places that she wasn't also.
He went out with Ems and the mad guy, Robert, the other day. Weird.
And he swore he'd never go back to her house last time she did something to Brett, because she made out that Brett did something, didn't she? And they fell out for a good while.
Yeah,
and then as soon as he seen that Robert, but that Robert's not brought in the biggest money. He's just been the craziest. Like he's gonna be her. I feel he's gonna hurt her. I really do. I'm sorry, guys, but
I said this the other day. I said she's gonna either end up unalive or something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I said
On
that.
my
I'm not
life,
even to wish it on her, but the way she's going on and putting herself. Remember, this isn't the first, and it's not going to be the last guy that she's picked up from the street, the bus stop, the shop, the kebab shop, wherever it is, and brought them back to their house. She don't know if they're a bloody peddler, if they're a SK, she don't know them from nowhere.
Torin, do you think with this one though?
Pardon?
This one, do you think she's a little bit more scared of him? Like she knows that as well, because she's not as. Like with the others, she's really like told him off.
Yeah,
but with this
I
one,
think
she seems scared of.
He seems controlling, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I think she's met a match. I do. It scares me. Like I don't want anybody to get hurt in this. I know it's fun to some people, but it can have you up all night, guys. It can have your heart pounding because you're just not sure where it's going to end.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, I'm going to drop you and let somebody else up. Is there anybody on the stage that hasn't spoken yet?
I'll drop down now so someone else can get in the box, but thank you
I
for
will. I
letting me
only
up.
want to say about that thing.
Okay, thanks for doing okay.
Bye.
Can I just touch on Ems and the dog again?
Who's that?
Keats.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, go on, Keats,
I haven't really seen the thing with Robert and the dog, but I do just find it strange that the last 3 men she's had in her house have also been accused of touching the dog. So I don't know whether she thinks that's a bit of a storyline to go with because she knows how people act with animals. I haven't seen like the proof or anything. Obviously, if I see the proof,
what is she doing to the dog? Never mind what the guys do to the dog.
Yeah.
What is she doing to that poor dog?
If I see the proof, and obviously I'll eat my words, but like I just find it strange that the last guy.
For a walk. Ever.
No, never. And the first time I did was with Robert.
That's a chill dog. Her dog's petrified, panting all the time, always sing with. That's a well looked after, loved dog. Like you can tell the difference between the act, like the body language of the dog and stuff. You can tell.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's quite sickening that the amount of towns police and stuff have been there. Why nobody's actually took the dog? Because if that was me, the dog would have been out right away.
I agree.
I could see her losing her temper with the dog.
I've said this.
absolutely.
Through alcohol, absolutely.
The dog was sleeping the other day, all covered up in a blanket and stuff, like just sleeping at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it pumped or something.
Do you know what it
went
is as
over
well?
it, jumped on top of it, took the covers off it, and started shouting at it for pumping.
He's evil. And do you know what it is as well? Even though dogs, like, in terms of, like, food, going out for a walk and all of that should happen, but as Poppy was saying, you can tell the dog is frightened and he's uneasy only because even when she's bringing these random people in the house that the dog doesn't know, you're putting the dog in a situation where you don't know what the dog can react, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all these different men that you're shouting, you're raising your voice, you're just constantly drunk, intoxicated. Your people that you're bringing in are shouting at the poor dog.
Yeah.
Like, you feed it when you eat your microwave foods. Like, there's so much things, but I've said this before and no one wanted to listen to me.
I've actually seen her walk the dog once since I've been
I
following her.
was just about to say that. I would actually like to speak to like our neighbours and who actually stays beside her, who don't know her, like who know her off TikTok, to actually see, because see the half of the people on this app, man, it's actually mind-boggling how people think.
Yeah.
Listen, this woman does not walk the dog. Think about it.
She did it once, and it was only because she was pulled up about it, and
Even
then
once,
the next
but-
day she was walking the dog.
That's what I'm saying. But even like, let's think about it from these past months or whatever. This woman does not walk her dog because think about it, yeah. She does everything for the internet. How much people have come at her and said, you don't walk the dog, you don't walk the dog. This woman would go on live and walk the dog if she did actually walk her dog. Like, let's be
But
real.
then have you never noticed how tight, like, she all got all this blah, blah, but how is her house always so tight? So it's not as if she doesn't know what she's doing. Like, she obviously cleans her house and stuff daily. Because the amount of she drinks and stuff, her house is about to get messy.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just come up because I put in the comments. I mean, I think it's all acting. I think she gets paid for it.
You think she's a paid actor?
Yeah,
No, I think she just realised that the more she does this, the more money she gets, the more views and stuff, and that's where TikTok went wrong. Like,
TikTok
Yeah, but
doesn't
I
pay
think
her. It's the
TikTok
people
pay
that
her.
are gifting her that pay her.
And the people that say it's mental health, I don't agree with that at all. I know people have different mental health problems, but I don't think what she's doing is mental health.
Everything on this app is gone back to if you say the N word, oh, they're mental health.
Yes,
you say
exactly.
something homophobic, oh, they're mental health.
TikTok mental health. See all
You say
these people that say it's mental
ableist,
health.
you're mental health.
It's all TikTok mental health. Like, oh, it's mental health, but then they're quick enough to every single time they're on live. 'Cause
I mean, she's done some vile stuff anyway. Like, she SH'd on live stream in front of people. From then, she should have been cancelled.
Does anybody know her real name? Because her real name's not M. it's
Sarah.
Yeah, that was on TikTok the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
She literally said something about her name on Depot to that weirdo. It was all changed, wasn't it?
And also, did you see what she did to Dan when she had Dan in her house last year? She got Dan like paralytic, and then I think she was live with someone, and she had a running machine, and they told her to put Dan on the running machine. He could barely stand at this point, and they told her to put the running machine on max. And this guy couldn't run, couldn't walk, and she put the running machine on max, and this guy could have like knocked himself out, could have been like bleeding seriously, and she's sitting there laughing, taking advantage of someone that can barely talk, never mind walk. Also,
See if Emma was a guy, it would be completely different. Like, she takes.
Oh, absolutely.
How on earth does she get away with taking delivery drivers and stuff, stealing the bags and them coming to the house? Like, that's just creepy behaviour. It's not thing when this is it. It's people these days there's that many creeps and all that. You didn't actually know who's a creep these days. You didn't know what people are actually like these days. It's
Great. And do you know what the most annoying thing is? The most annoying thing is that TikTok won't take her off because they're making money off her.
Precisely. I got banned for showing my dogs in the dog field. In a dog field, 5 of my dogs running, and I got banned for it. Like,
shocking.
It's mind-boggling, and it's As long as
What did you get banned for?
Banned for blowing smoke on her live. So I'm like, why is she still there? But she makes TikTok a lot of money because they take a
They
percentage.
take it, yeah.
And this is a prime
Guarantee if
example of
somebody
how
was-
money makes the world go round. Because
If a guy and a lassie was to make up a TikTok and go, look at it, look what would happen, we'll do exactly what Ems is doing, but we'll reverse the roles. The guy will do it. And we'll see how many people come at them to say,
oh my God,
keep
that'll
it
go mental.
going, or it'll be, oh no, there's a pedo, or look what that guy's doing, that lassie, but
she's a predator.
I feel sorry for men in that situation, I really do.
I do. I mean, if you look on Facebook, within an hour of Robert being in her house, there was 100 screenshots of the Daily Mirror, the Daily Mail, saying that this Robert is a R word, this Robert is a unaliver, Robert did this, Robert did that, and straight away this man was labelled as a rapist. He was labelled as everything.
Well, that's it. At the minute, she's number 2, so she had to bring something in the last week, you know, to try and get this number 1 position.
Do you all think the same as me, though? Do you think he could harm her?
I think she wants to harm anyone, but...
See, do you know what? See, as brutal as this may sound, it would be a shame, but she's a grown woman. She knows right from wrong. She put herself in that situation. So if anything was to happen to her, it wouldn't be, oh look, but then he's done this and he's done that. She knew that.
She'll do self-defence, won't she? And play on that.
But she's got cameras all inside her property as well, and I can't help but think that she put them there for this exact reason as well.
Well, she doesn't like going out the house, does she, apart from the bus stop to meet boys?
Yeah, and the other stupid stuff that she sits there doing. No, I agree. I just think she's very pre-calculated. She's worked it all out, and she knows what will bring in views.
She knows if she does something that everybody knows her address anyway, so everybody will just phone the police and phone the ambulance, and that's what she wants. She doesn't need to do it herself.
It's like, what happened?
She can't get in trouble for it because she's not hanging with other people have, so that's why they do it.
And this is the thing, other people are gifting this woman every day. What happened to back when, if you were caught being racist, no one would want to look at you, no one would want to be seen with you. If you were caught doing bad things to bad people, no one would even want to associate with you. But you've got all these people that are giving this woman gifts, making it okay. If she went and abused her dog, oh, it's all right. If she went and abused Robert, which she has, we've seen the video footage, it's okay. Here's some gifts, Ems, keep going.
What is wrong with
because this is the thing, this is what's sick about this world, though. It's for entertainment, and that's what this app's became. It's just became, like, it's mind-boggling. Like, I never put my face on it, I never do any of that, because you do not know who's on this app, you don't know what people hang with, and to be doing that in a live in front of thousands, like, why are the police not looking at these lives and seeing? How many times does this have to happen until, oh, something bad's happened to Emma, what a shame. Like, because that's what it's going to be.
What happens to these men's lives? Like, I wonder how that other man's coping, the one that she had with the 30k on. No one's checked up on him, that
But
poor
everybody, there's like, nobody thought about Marcus. Like, everybody's, Marcus died.
That is shocking because that was seen on live.
Aye, like, has anybody actually done an investigation? Has the police done, like...
Nope.
How many times? It's just mind-boggling to me. There's no words for it.
No,
I don't know, guys. I just think it is all acting, and she's backed up by the agency that she's with.
Yeah. It's all about money.
I mean, these fellas, you know, the one that she met at the bus stop, he looks scary. I just think it's for all drama.
And don't get me wrong, these men could be dangerous men. I'm not taking that away from her. But she does take the mick out of genuine people that get put in genuine circumstances they don't want to be in. And then she's doing
I don't even, like, when I get packages, I don't even like the postman coming in my door. Never mind bringing complete strangers into your house and then putting them on live in front of thousands of people. Like, getting them drunk and whatever she's doing.
She's got some kind of protection or from the agency. That's all I think.
She gets 2 gobbies, so she's definitely got protection.
No, she doesn't let them in her house. She lures them back to her house. Like, it's not as if they come to her house. She goes out and finds them.
Yeah, but how do we not know it's all a settle? That her agency haven't set this up?
But what
How do we
agency-
know?
and this is other
Ain't no agency set up. Come on.
That agency gets thousands of pounds from her. So just we all
I
get
don't
their
think agencies get paid like that, honestly. I think they're only really their sole purpose is to help you when your account has been, if you've been banned from your account, but I don't think they take a percentage of your earnings.
They don't. TikTok takes. No wait, TikTok takes a percentage of your earnings.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah, you sign for an agent as well, and the agent deal with like all the source of crap that comes with TikTok, so they take a percentage.
It don't work like that, babe.
But see, this is the other thing. Like they've invented all these things and stuff, but really, in reality, it's just an app for begging. Basically, that's what it is. It's just people hanging on their jobs and stuff. People are sitting in their house doing absolutely hanging and going, "Oh, I need this, 2 more to do this. Send me a galaxy." Like, how can people set up agencies and how can somebody go, oh, I'm the manager of TikTok. No, you're the manager of people begging. It's like sending sending the Romanians up the town. But you go to this plot, you go to this, you go to that. We'll meet back here. Like.
Can we not go in on the Romanians, please?
Sorry.
No discrimination on my platform.
Do you know what?
Victoria, I mean, are you with an agency?
Nah, do you know what? Imagine, I'm never allowed to join the agency.
What?
They said that I got too much banned accounts and something about diamonds that I've earned or some bullshit.
Too much?
On my other accounts, between like all my accounts. Like, I think my accounts that are flagged.
That's weird still. I thought, because you're doing really well on it, I thought they'd all be messaging you, trying to get you to sign off.
Yeah, and then I tried to get in one, but they said that TikTok declined it.
But then they don't want to ban an app that's destroying people's lives and stuff, that's killing people every day. Like, but then they'll go and ban a dog. Like, it's
Can I ask a question quick, Jan? Sorry, who said that the man at the bus stop was scary?
Me.
Do you think the other guys were scary?
No, I just that night, just the way his eyes were and everything when he was looking in the
with the hair and stuff, he looked, not to be nasty, but he looked homeless. Like,
wasn't he pissing on coke though as well? Didn't she say something like that?
Yeah, she was offering him. She was offering him that. Yeah, because a few times he said, "You have some more now." She was like, "No, wait." So it does seem like she sets it up, and it does annoy me because you have people like Torian who do good on this app and get banned, and then you have people that do absolute horrible madness stuff on this app, and look at them.
And then she says she doesn't do the sniffing.
Oh, she absolutely does.
Yeah.
100%. And like on with Robert the other day, again on Facebook, people are in her Discord, and she was talking about how she knows Robert's agency and how she was going to email him and basically tell his agency about stuff about him. So this is her setup, like get a man, get what she wants, and then takes his job and career away from him.
I do think it's weird though that, like, I don't know if Torian just like touched on it a little bit, that people are saying that the other man's scarier, but Robert sat there and said that he's say for I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but chopped up. And he's not being classed as scary, and it's like Robert's a victim. I think I don't know if there's just a little bit of bias to that one. Like,
oh yeah, but Ems is unalive someone apparently.
Was that Ellie? Ellie, would you like to come back?
No, Ems's mum.
No, Ems's mum has, not Ems. I totally get you, but I just think this conversation is just getting a bit like, not necessarily off the point, but like, why is Robert a victim and not the other guy? When
Laura, I'll say it for you, babes. It's very
And the other guy
weird.
didn't do anything, by the way. Remember that guy that he lived with?
Guy was more of a gentleman than Robert ever was.
Yeah.
But do you know what it is? That other guy was a black guy. So that's why that was much of a... That's why he went up to 25k that night. Up to 25 to 30k. That he was the worstest man in the world. And one of his white friends...
He left that house and she was safe, and Robert's done...
And I'm sorry to make it about race, but it's true.
Continued over the dog and whatever. I just think...
Oh, yeah,
I didn't hear that. What happened?
I didn't say he was scary. I was defending
Come on,
him.
Ellie, would you like to rebuttal?
I'll mute for a sec. I'll tell you after.
The wickedest thing is that man didn't do anything. His friend came up on the platform and said that he never went to jail for domestic violence, because that's what they were saying. It was for immigration.
Yes,
That's what it was for.
And no one even bothered to check if he was okay. He was too scared to come out of his house.
Come out of his house. He was
And
so
that's
upset.
why-
He didn't know that much people were watching him.
And that's why I find it disgusting, because she's ruining these men's lives that are already vulnerable.
And I
The
pulled her
man
up
is
about it, you
very
know.
vulnerable.
I done a 4-way with her, and she
You remember
got onto
Corey
her.
went and everything to make it bigger than it was.
Oh,
And
exactly.
He's done that with Rob.
What were you saying? Guys, can we just, when one person's talking, can we just allow that person to finish, please? Carry on, T.
No, I was just saying, when I but when I went into the live with her and I was getting onto her, she was like, yeah, but I got the views, da-da-da-da-da. Now that's why she does it. She does it for the views and the thrill. Like, that's what she feeds off.
Is that why she needs the attention of the men then?
I think it's deep rooted. I think, I don't know what it is. I don't know if her father was around. I know her mum went to prison. I feel like it's something deep rooted, because she don't attach to women and stuff. It's just men. And
Yeah, and she changed her name, didn't she?
yeah, and it's a weird type of attachment, because it's like she sees them, she don't even know their name, and she brings them into her personal space.
Wow.
So I don't know though, innit? It can be anything.
Okay, Ellie, are you there?
I am.
Yeah, I'm sure it was you that made the comment about you thought he was scary.
I did, yeah. But it was just his expressions on camera. And, you know, when you look at someone, you're like, oh my God, how has she got him in her home?
To be fair, he was smiling a lot.
He was, but he really looked like he'd had
But Ellie, do you think that's because you didn't like the look of him, but Rob looks more like a person that you just see an everyday guy?
No,
Because he
I don't
was a
like
bit
the look-
different.
No, I don't like the look of Rob neither. I think he can be quite crude and...
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, when I first saw him on the first night, he did look, he was smiling and laughing and joking. And then his eyes just said something. I agree with you there, love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I think Rob said something like, I'll bring some, and he actually said the word. I know what it is, but I can't say it here.
Yeah, just if you need to, just the N word, innit?
Yeah, but I don't know how to say it. Rugs. But she said, yeah, but I don't know how to say it because
What was that, sorry?
That was
Rugs.
Rugs.
Oh, yeah, rugs, okay, yeah.
But he meant it as in, okay, shall we say talcum powder?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right. But she only she just smoked a plant. I'll say plant for her. But yeah, I don't know how to do this without saying. But like, he's obviously into that. But honestly, I watched Rob from being normal to that night being out of it. But that's where he showed his massive, and you know, his real deep-rooted EDL. I'm telling you, it was bad. It was really bad.
And then the next morning, he was normal again.
So
and people were
strange.
saying, you know, I mean, I've just watched this week, and like Ems has gone sub-only tonight. And that's just she's got a fishing rod out, and she's reeling people in, and she's brought Rob back tonight. So people who've been watching her, they're going to sub. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she wasn't like that at the beginning, though. I don't know why I'm whispering. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I've not even got kids in the house or anything. I've got dogs. But, like, I don't know whether it's... Like, at the beginning, she was so humble. She used to say, I don't like battling. I don't like talking to people. I don't... And then over the years, she's got more confident and worked out the system. And she even used to, like, let things go and say... Brett, remember when we got a message from our agencies to do bad things, like to get people in, to do, like, she was letting out all the secrets at first, and now it's like she knows how to play the game so well, it's scary.
See, that's what I mean. There is agencies behind it.
I don't know, you know.
This is what I keep saying.
see an agency sitting there and saying, "Oh, you should do this for X, Y, and Z," because I believe that she's mastered the manipulation anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I agree with that, but agencies could be a mass murderer. Like anybody can set up an agency, you know. That's the truth, you know. So that agency could be my best friend that lives next door, and they could be the worstest people in the world. But if they want you to draw in the money, you have to do scripts, and a lot of the things can be scripted. Some of the things.
The money.
And if you remember when Rob and Ems went live last month, Rob did say to Ems, "Shall we do a little script then? Shall we text on WhatsApp?" And Ems was like, "Yeah." So again, like this all could be a setup. I think the bus stop man was more of a victim than what Rob is. I think Rob is in on it. Obviously, we did see Ems hit Rob, but she forgot her window blinds weren't shut, so we saw the reflection of her hitting him. But yeah, I think that.
I missed that.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm gonna. Sorry. I'm gonna do a quick poll then, yeah, because you just popped into my head. Then, if you believe that Rob is more dangerous than who's the other guy? Who's the bus stop guy? Is that what you called him? Who do you think's more dangerous? If you think that Rob is more dangerous, then we want crying faces. If you think the bus stop guy is more dangerous, then we want smiling faces. The poll starts now. Everybody get involved and vote, please. Okay, I thought it started. 1 second.
I'm not going to vote because I don't think either of them are dangerous. I think Em's dangerous.
Oh yeah, Ems is absolutely dangerous.
Yeah, but just out of the guys, please take part in the poll. All right, so we've got Rob. Everyone thinks Rob. 20 to 5. Come on, guys. There's more people in here. Let's interact. Who do you think is more dangerous?
I don't know how to do it. I'm dyslexic.
Rob or the bus
I
stop
pressed
guy?
the wrong one.
You pressed the wrong.
Flipping heck.
Which one's for Rob again?
Reb's the blue one.
Someone just put Rob. Just typed it in.
I'm gonna type it in as well because
Blue is Rob, guys, and red is bus stop guy.
But mine's not blue or red. Mine just says Smiley and Kai.
I'm going to be one of them red ones.
Okay, it's a good balance. Idiot people are putting Rob. People are just typing it. Okay, Rob. Okay, cool. I'll think of another poll after. I can't believe I haven't done the polls this time.
Can you put whether Ems is dangerous? Yes or no?
Okay, yeah, we could do that one then. All right, then, cool. If you think if you think Ems is dangerous, then put crying faces. If you think the men that she brings back are more dangerous, then put a smiling face. The poll starts now. Red for the guys, blue for Ems.
I miss a chocolate about him.
What was that?
I miss a chocolate about him. What was that?
People are thinking it's more Ems. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute you.
I mean, to be fair, guys, it's not a relationship because I wouldn't go around to some guy's house, pretend to like be his new lover if he was on TikTok constantly filming me. I'd just be like, no.
No, I agree with that still.
But he makes out he's not interested in it all and he shouts about it and that, but I think he loves it.
I know, but did you hear her? She even put him on live when he was on the phone to her saying, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, if someone done that to me, I'd be well away.
Does he go live?
Huh?
Does the man go live himself?
Not
He was in a box the other day with Angie, Ems, and him.
Angie?
Yeah,
because Angie wants to get in on it, don't she?
Oh my God, why is Angie getting herself involved in this? What did she say to him? Was she quizzing him about the claims about him unaliving someone?
No, I think Ems was saying that he fancied Angie.
Oh?
That's not I don't know. It is on like the FYP.
Okay, look out for the new series, guys. Angie, Ems and Rob.
Angie, Rob.
Rob went live with Angie and was basically slating Ems and saying that he thinks he finds Angie more his type, and Ems had a go at him.
Denim, I agree with you. She's like, what's with all the creators with OHPs?
I saw a live with Anja, and she was like sticking up for him, saying that people have said he's an M word and he's not or whatever. And then she changed a name on TikTok to Rob's wife.
That's what's on the FYP. She asked him outright, "Are you guilty of what's being said about him?"
And what did he say?
He said no.
So why did he say it then? That's weird. And he said it when he was matched up as well, like he didn't mean to.
So what you're telling me that Ems has changed her name to Rob's wife?
No, Angie did.
Angie? The Lucy Angie?
Oh, yeah, because she wants to upset Ems. So
yeah, and I think she likes she gets viewers from it, don't she?
I would be surprised if they've all sat together and said, "Hey, let's do this."
Innit? I do think they might have known each other before, because I just feel like the way that he was in her bed with his groin out that first night with his batty all on the court. I feel like if someone did that to me the first time I met them, I wouldn't want the bum on my court. You know what I mean?
Do you know, I think Ange does, because sometimes she lets some of the lads talk to her, don't they, in the box, right? I think she tries to suss out if they're good enough victims to be able to come to her house. And it's not even funny, but that is how it is.
I'm dropping back down. I just wanted to that and.
No, but I think that if she knows that that situation is getting views, then obviously she's going to jump on it. But to change her name and that is a bit weird, to be fair.
She said she did it over DV though, so everyone don't really like to talk about it much, because of course as women we want to protect women, don't we? So that was what she claimed from day one. So what do we do with that? We have to believe her on that. So we just, I don't know.
I don't know about that still.
But this is the problem with the world. There's so many women saying that this and this and this and this has happened, but then what about the men? Because she can accuse Robert of doing something.
But I feel like there's something. Do you know when you get hate on the wall and you go live? Because I go live a lot. When somebody's horrible to me and they don't know me, I always think, God, wonder who hurt you to be like this. So I do think something has gone on in her life for her to be this way. But it's just it is really toxic. It's so bizarre, and it's bizarrer because it's becoming so normal on the app now, isn't it, to do these things and get to number one.
Yeah,
well, that's it. I think like the kids look at this and they go, "Oh, well, if I'm horrible the way like these creators are, and I make up drama, I'll get more views and likes."
That's the sad
It's
bit.
like monkey see, monkey do, isn't it?
Yes, that's the sad bit.
They fight over viewers. That's how I see it. They want the viewers. If someone gets more, they'll go on a tantrum and do something stupid to get more viewers.
Yeah, I agree. Some of them that are up there, they don't want to see anybody else have any success on here because they believe that they're the only ones that should have viewers. It's really weird.
I've got some quite good friends on the app, but they won't ever battle me because I don't get enough views in my wall. Did you know that? They're just like, they look at your views and go, "I ain't battling you, you can't do note for me." So I don't think she's the only one that thinks logically like that.
And that's your personal friends?
Yeah, I've got friends on that app that won't. I pressed the thing to battle them and they just ignored me. But it's because my view's not enough.
But you'd think if they was your friend and that, they'd just battle you for the sake of trying to help you to grow on the app.
Exactly. But if something was happening to you in your life, they'd want to be battling you right there, right now, because they want to get the views you might get of something happening to you on your life.
I guess they ain't friends then.
Yeah, no, seriously, definitely not your friend if they don't want to help you grow on the app still.
To be fair, I scroll past battles. I find them so boring. I'm just like, oh, God. I'd rather go in a group where people are chatting.
I think right, so if you've got content, or like I love watching Tori and I love watching Paige, I love watching all her thing. If you've got content and you've got something to offer, like I watch Torian's, she does like little hauls. I love her hauls. absolutely love them. But I think if you can give something a bit back, I don't think there's anything much wrong with battles, as long as you give something back to your people. Do you know what I mean? I do 5 battles at the beginning, my content, and 5 at the end.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it should be.
Yeah,
I
but
agree
if you
with that.
battle all day and do nothing, then no, I think that's wrong. I do. I mean,
There's a difference between being a content creator and a live streamer. Obviously, you can blend the two in together, but some people are literally, they don't want to go on live because they see the people that go on live and think, I don't even want anything to do with that. So they just stick with their content. But I see a lot of them on here that don't bring nothing to the app, but yet they're sitting on the rankings. But then I think to myself, wow, they've built their platform to be a live streamer. So I can't really like side-eye them and think, right, you've got no likes, but you've got your live stream platform, because basically that's what some people do, innit? Some people just come on here and they're a battler, and what we've got to remember, especially people like Gemzina, I don't know if she's watching, but people have gone from like being on the road doing certain things to now they can actually set up a camera and kind of manipulate and beg from their home. So this is where we're at now with the cyber begging. But for people like yourself, like you say, Torian and Paige, they've been for a lot on this app. So when I see them doing well, I think, you know what, good on them. Like, they deserve it for the blood, sweat and tears that they've been through. But then you do get someone like Brett who just sits there boring. But everybody seems to still gift him, which is weird.
I hate Brett. I think he's more of a dangerous guy than the Stockman is. I think he's a very strange guy for stalking that girl.
You haven't got it all you in. I get it. Obviously, some people don't have no shame. And if you've got shame, then you wouldn't be online like begging. No. I get it. If you're doing a battle and you've got a team and that, but I see some people and I think, rah, you don't have no shame. But then they do get gifted because there's people out there that will fall for their manipulation or fall for their sub story. So it's up to you, it's up to you what you do. I don't look on people and side eye them, but then I do see some people and I just think, yo, you're doing so much on the app, but I don't see you doing nothing for your community. Like, if I was in the top ranks on that, I think every end of the week I'd have to do some sort of giveaway, because it wouldn't feel good for me, like taking all these people's money from my financial gain, but then acting like we're a team, guys, when really the only one that's benefiting is the content creator.
Well, it's like it when some of these battles and they put them on mute, and you're like, why are you battling, and put them on like mute?
Oh, and they just want to focus on speaking to their own people.
They just want their team to send them likes and gifts.
It depends though, because you know what? Sometimes you might go live with somebody, and you know for that second, me and you have not got nothing in common. There's no chemistry there, so it's kind of like I'd rather mute you than have a forced conversation. And especially if you don't speak my language, there's a language barrier there. But I do see where you're coming from. Like, some people, they don't even say hello. They're like, you want battle? Yeah, cool. Straight mute and start talking to the people.
The ones that upset me is when you're doing the battles and you finished it and they just clip you off and want to battle straight away, and you've not had 5 seconds to thank all your people. Them ones, they're the ones that drive me mad. That don't let me say thank you.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I'm going to try and word it properly, but with Ems, do you know Robert? He said the N-word, didn't he?
He didn't say that. He said it in a different way, like back in the days, sort of N.
So what really wound me up with this is I've just thought, so Ems brushed that off like it was kind of like nothing. She giggled about it. But when Ems was in a really bad place, like, she's not bothered about the fact that her friends just made a racial slur. When Ems was in a really bad place last year, Tyrone, a black male, was the only person to drive to her house to make sure she was okay when she was suffering mentally and she was hurting herself. And to have a man, a white man in her house, to then throw that racial slur and she just brush it off like it meant nothing, it's just exactly shown everyone her real true colours of what she thinks, because no one else went to Ems's house to make sure she was still alive that time, but Tyrone did. Where's her respect made to him when her friend's being racist?
But she still said something about Tyrone, didn't she?
Did she?
Yeah. Wow. She said something really bad to the point where he don't talk to her now.
That's disgusting. That is honestly disgusting. That's vile. I didn't know she'd even said that.
Oh, sorry for butting in again, guys, but I'm going to drop got work early in the morning. Nice chatting to you all, and I'll drop you all a follow. No night now.
Bye. Like I said, I only really joined the Facebook group about last month. And so far, obviously, I've seen that she said a racial slur, and then Robert has. And it just makes me sit there and think, like, again, there's people on this app doing this, and then there's people getting banned for putting their dog on camera. Do you know what I mean?
How do you feel with AR then? Do you feel they're friends?
AR, I don't really watch him, but I feel like he went there for views that day, but he was too smart, and I feel like he outgained her. I think she fancied him, and I feel like he wasn't going to fall for any of her messiness. Like, every time she bent over in front of him, he was like moving back, because I noticed she does that a lot. She bends over in front of some of these men, and she like grinds on them, and then they'll do it back, and then she'll do the eyes in the camera, but he weren't falling for none of that. So,
is the host okay?
I don't know.
It's gone really quiet.
It's creepy, isn't it? I just can see Ems's face.
It's freaky. Her eyes say everything, don't they?
And that serious expression on her face. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what any of the people see when they go to her house. She must be offering something good to get all these people in that house.
As a digital footprint, I mean, it's going to be with her forever, isn't it? That's the thing.
You're right. And it just winds me up, because people that deserve karma never really, like, some people get away with no karma, and she does deserve karma. Not wishing any badness on her, but she does deserve some sort of karma where, you know, you get innocent people getting stuff all the time, but yeah.
I love how Neo says it. This is kind of sad. If that's meaning for Ems, it's kind of sad that some of the men have to go through that as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely, I agree. People are getting hearty because there's a live about Ems, but at the end of the day, Ems is making a mockery out of many, many, many men on this app, making them victims. So it's about time people actually spoke about it, in which NJ has done so.
Tim, NJ.
Absolutely. I can't deal with the awkwardness. I don't even know how to drop, so I'm just sat here.
I feel like he's either got a call or something, and I don't know.
Torian asleep?
No, Torian, you again. Oh my God, they both left us. Right, guys, this is Key. How do you say your name? Keys?
Keats.
Keats. My name's Coco. We'll take over the live now. Yeah, of course, babe.
TikTok need to get her off the app.
I don't think they will, though, because we had all this with CLA about a year ago and she's still not gone, so... But why can't? If CLA gets done for, she's got done for, why didn't she?
Yes, I seen that the police came to her house and arrested her for racial slurs and hate on people.
Do you reckon it's because she did it outside and they complained about her, though?
Most likely, yeah. I presume
she's
so.
Doing it in her home, nobody's... But you would think with all the police reports and ambulances, why wouldn't they get social services and like go, this lady's vulnerable, she's letting in the... Do you know what I mean? You'd think somebody would care enough to say, this woman needs help.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I just see it as Ems is too stubborn in her own ways to get help. But she needs help with the drinking. Everything else she's pre-calculated and already thought of. I think she's very dangerous. The only thing she needs help with is stopping attacking men and bringing them into her home.
Did you not notice on the last one, she looked sober, he looked gone.
Yes, it's like she drugs. I can't say that word. It's like she
rugs.
Yeah, she rugs them.
It's an odd thing, isn't it?
She's got to be doing something. I did see that
They
video.
reckon that's what happened to
They
that.
humiliated him.
I completely humiliated him.
No, I completely agree.
But he said, I don't know what happened. I can't remember doing this. And that really scared a lot of viewers. Like, has she done something to him that he didn't even know what he was doing?
And again, it makes people easy to manipulate when they're in that state. MC Wizzy G, I did watch something on the Facebook group of M's about 10 years ago. And she was in someone's house and they were doing something to her. And she just helped. Do you know what makes me giggle with M's? She was supposedly being attacked by a male, but she still had the camera angle on her to make sure that every single part of her facial expressions were all shown and everything. Like, she knows what she's doing. She's been doing it for years, I presume, because there is things on Facebook where she used to go Facebook Live and do it on there.
Guys, never feel sorry for her though, you know. She's got a good 78k put away. She ain't silly. And everybody says she's this drunk girl, but she's got a nice house. She's been doing it up. She can paper. She can, I mean, mate, she can do more than some, you know, proper paperers like can do. She's done a really good job in her home. So I don't think she's as silly as you all think she is.
No, yeah, I agree. I think, this is what I mean, I think she's a very, very, very dangerous woman. She knows how to pull the wool over a lot of people's eyes. She knows how to manipulate and she knows how to do a good story.
Did you see the foreign?
Yeah, I'm back. Yo, MC Wizzy G, don't you want to come up and have your opinion? Because you've made some valid points. What's up,
This is the Coco show now. You've been gone for so long.
Love this sister. Love this sister. You've been having a good conversation.
I don't know if Torin's gone to sleep. I keep saying.
No, I bet she's out. T, you there? Oh, sweet Wizzy G, bless up.
Oh no.
Hey guys.
Hello, welcome up onto the stage. You okay?
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, great, thank you. So, what's your opinion then?
Well, I think she's a bit of a nutcase, to be fair with you.
Okay, so when did you first come across Ems then?
I've seen her like for quite a while now, to be honest. Been watching her lives, but I think she's a bit crazy. She's always drinking all the time, and yeah, she probably doesn't know what she's doing half the time. She looks like she's on something as well, to be fair with you.
Okay, cool. So what's your opinion on this new guy then, Rob?
Oh, he looks a bit not right as well, to be fair. Where she picked him up from.
You know, they say crazy attracts crazy sometimes, you know.
I know. Oh, she hasn't met him at a bus stop, has she?
More than likely. So what do you think the most controversial thing she's done on here then, from what you've seen?
Well, I mean, what is that, Ange, that woman? Was she like terrorised now, seeing her like with something, and then obviously showed her arms, and then she like cut all her arms open or something. And that was pretty bad.
That's something else. I think that's somebody else. Is that how you come across Ems though?
No, I used to watch Brett quite a lot. Obviously, she was always in like Brett's live and stuff like that. I just scrolled through, but she was always on the live, and I think they had a bit of a falling out.
To that bit, babe, say SH.
Pardon?
Yeah.
You know the SH for that word.
SH?
Yes. Yeah.
If you're explaining it's in code, ain't it?
What's that? Oh, sorry. What's this anyway? What is she on Netflix?
Basically, this is a segment, that's going to be going on maybe 2-3 times a week, where we'll be surviving a content creator on here. So we'll be doing debates and giving people an opportunity to come up and have their opinion. It could be for or against. You know what I'm saying? There could be some super fans in here that disagrees with everything that we say. They're allowed to come up and have their opinion as well.
Yeah,
so obviously this is part one. Obviously Ems today, and obviously on Thursday we're going to be doing another content creator. So Everybody make sure you're following me up in here and stay locked into the journey. And for those who are thinking, is this a documentary? No, it ain't no documentary. This is just obviously the design. We got made for the design.
I love that. I love everyone thinks this is like going to be a proper documentary.
Everybody keeps saying it though, like.
I know, but it does look pretty like it does look like Netflix or something. How you done it? To be fair with you.
So what you say? Even though there's a method to the madness, I've done a justice with the design. Yeah,
looks pretty cool though. To be fair with you, what you done?
Yeah, but you got her on a good picture because she actually looks psycho with the eye. Yeah.
That's funny. Wait till you see Thursday's one as well. You're gonna be like, nah, he's going in. Is
she with that guy then? Is she?
Well, from what I'm hearing, I think so. But I think that he's just another pawn on her chessboard now.
Yeah, I suppose when she gets more views and things like that as well. Maybe that's why she does it, isn't it?
I think it is definitely for the views and that shock factor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's always got something different in there.
Yeah, it seems like she's getting crazier and crazier with the people that she's choosing, so...
She doesn't seem to do anything else apart from sitting in the kitchen and, she doesn't go out and about anywhere, does she really?
Right, do you know when it started? She started eating food off the floor. That's got a lot of views as well. Can anybody remember that one? She ate a whole dinner off the floor.
Wow, no, I didn't see that one.
That was shocking, that one. I thought it was shocking, but now...
See, that's a new thing. No, I didn't know that still.
Yeah,
I think she's like next level. She tries to get above everyone else on TikTok. I think that's what it is.
Remember that? Whole dinner off the floor. Wow. I mean, she's really clean, don't get me wrong, but no, nobody... Imagine, because there's little Faithy there, he must lose a bit of hair. And it's just a thought of...
All right. We need to be
stuck in his teeth.
Nasty.
So sorry.
Yo, and people like this though. People tune into this.
Wow.
Crazy. Like I'm saying.
Where are you guys from anyway?
Say that again?
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Birmingham.
Okay.
I've got family in Worcester, but I'm from Leicester. Sure.
I'm Stoke-on-Trent.
No, Stoke-on-Leicester.
No way. My husband was from Stoke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Stoke-on-Trent, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion on the dog then? Because people keep bringing up the dog. Have you seen anything that you thought, nah, this ain't right?
They've had people out, haven't they, to the dog, but they say the dog's healthy, but he barely breathes properly.
Does she take the dog for a walk and things, or?
The dog does look like old as well, though, still. That's the saddest thing.
And there's an FYP thing where she comes back after she's been out with Rob, and if you look on her bed, it's where the dog's wet on the bed because he's been left all day. Yeah, all
I'll be scared as well. She's having different men in there. Shouting and stuff like how she does. Do you know what I mean?
If you're a dog lover, honestly, that dog must be so nervous. Can you imagine when it all kicks off in there?
The police are always there as well, aren't they?
Hello, Tisha, you okay? Welcome to the stage.
He loves the drama. I think that's what it is.
Tisha, you there or?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm just wondering what was going on because they've put me from someone else's live onto your guys' live. So I'm like, right, what's going on?
Okay, well, this is the episode of Surviving. So today we're surviving M's, where people are having an opportunity to express their opinion. Do you have an opinion on the person in question?
Oh, right, well, so the one that I've just been kicked off of and put on this one was talking about obviously P. Diddy and things like that. So I'm like, right, okay. I'm wondering where I'm at just now.
You've gone from P. Diddy to
I know, that's what I'm thinking. What the hell's going on?
Same sort of situation, really.
Yeah. So can someone fill me in on what this chat's about then? I don't understand why I've been kicked off that one, put on this one, to be fair.
You must have requested the box though.
No, it was the one before. I was obviously on the live before, and I think it maybe because there was so many boxes there, it's just kicked me off of that and put me on this.
I will say this, NJ, yeah. Say like you press to go into a box and that person doesn't take you, you get put into somebody else's box.
Yeah, that's what happened there. So I'm like,
Ever so
okay,
weird.
what's going on? Hi, everyone.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hello. Okay. Yeah, well, it's just a debate about this creator. Do you know who the creator is?
No, who is it? Sorry.
Oh, does somebody want to explain?
Yeah, somebody explain to me.
Have you never
Never
watched?
nutcase on TikTok, basically.
Yeah. I thought everybody watched her.
I have no idea. I went from one to another and I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here?
Alright, well, Tisha, lovely to come up, but it's probably best that you just go to the comments.
Yeah, thanks
Just
so, mate.
take
Thanks a
things
lot.
like
Nice to meet you all.
nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye. It's not a screenshot either. It's not a series, and she does come out with a series. Yeah,
Yeah, but you've done such a good background. It does look real.
Yeah,
I know it does. I
It's
thought
basically
that's
something that we bring into the app, and it live debates where people get opportunities.
If you carries on, maybe it will be a series.
Hey, you've heard of what's that girl that did a mum? What's her name? What's her name? The one that's on TikTok as well. She did something to her mum, and then she got a series, Netflix series.
Oh, really? Who's that?
I can't remember, innit? Summit Rose. What's her name, guys?
I don't know.
Her mum, used to pretend she was always ill. And then Gypsy Rose. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Gypsy Rose.
I'll have to look into that.
If I saw her, probably I'd know which one she is, but I flicked that through, met that many.
Is it worth a debate or not?
Honestly, that's a really interesting one, Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, I'll do my research then. So if it's worth it, then we'll do a debate on it. But listen, like I'm saying,
can I just ask a question?
Well, a minute, Lewis. These debates are trying to be fair. So if there's anybody out there that obviously likes Ems or sympathises with her journey, feel free to come up and share your.
No, I'm actually shocked a lot of people haven't defended her. I'm really, really shocked.
I hear you. Sorry, Lucy, do you want to ask a question?
Yeah, it's not about Ems. It's just about TikTok itself.
Go on.
But basically, can you buy followers on TikTok?
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
Yeah.
To go like show your face on live.
To go live, yeah, you can. I think you can.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Watermelon, what's up?
I'm thinking me when I'm watching her, she needs some sort of intervention. She's not right in Edisha. It's not just alcohol. There's something going on there with her. People are taking advantage of her as well, I think.
Just
it's
look at
like
her
watching a
eyes.
car crash, isn't it?
Well, can people mute up when people come up and speak, please? Just need to hear one voice. Carry on, Watermelon.
I was just thinking it's like watching a car crash, really, isn't it? You know it's going to end badly. It's inevitable that it's going to, the amount of men that she has in the house, whether it's a takeaway man that she meets or a random stranger at bus stop she's invited in before. And now this guy, Rob, she's on live with him one night. Next thing, is at her house the next day. Give it a week and it looks like he's moved in tonight. He's got bags upon bags of clothes that he's brought with him. And I don't know, there's something weird with him and that dog. And I'm not saying this lightly. He was in the bedroom getting changed and the dog was in there with him. It seemed a bit weird, and I'm not going to say the word, but you all know what I mean. And then another time when he was caught doing something to himself under the quilt at the side of the dog, it just gave me them sort of bad vibes. And then when he's threatening women this evening for taking him out of the Discord chat, like threatening him for her removing him, when he's being vile, he's going to get a banned anyway. Whether she should be on TikTok or not, it's not his place to get her banned. And I don't think he's got any manners or any respect for anybody, nobody whatsoever.
This is nothing being rude, Watermelon, but it seems to be him. What about her? Is she not
That's what I said at the beginning. I think she needs some sort of intervention to do with her mental health. Obviously her alcohol. And she's forever saying from what I've seen, that she's got an appointment to go to the services for help for treatment. She's got this appointment, she's got that appointment. But when she's asked in the comments about how did the appointment go, there's no response. But you can tell there's underlying trauma, and I know that she has got trauma in her family. There was some sort of murder case that her mum was involved in, which is fact, which you can Google. She had to change her name by default, so she has got a lot of trauma in her background. And I think she's using alcohol to cope. And then she's got people like this in her home because she's so lonely. She'd rather be with somebody, anybody, than not on her own. And as for the dog, she takes the dog on the front from what I've seen. The dog's like 13 years old, but yeah, the dog could do with more care, I think, vet-wise, because she's always biting her back foot, and she seems to be hiding a lot now since all this is kicking off with this Rob shouting all the time and swearing. And so, yeah, that's my take on Emma herself.
Watermelon, did you watch the bit where he was being odd with Brett as well, and he keeps bringing up children? Did you watch all that?
I saw that, yeah, when he mentioned about, I'll send you a video, not for children or something. I think people were misinterpreted what was said, but from what I could get, he was saying, I thought he said not for children, but somebody was saying, well, they were discussing about, he was saying children like in the wrong way, like a peddler. But I couldn't hear it properly, that bit. I just heard videos, and I'll send them to you. But I thought he said not for children, that hence sending him rather than. But Brett's an old kettle of fish anyway. All he does is use Emma the same way. Her car crash life benefits him for views and for money as well, doesn't it? We've all surely seen that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she definitely knows a lot. Yeah, very true.
Can I just say, Watermelon? Obviously, you've made your point about Rob. And obviously you feel like Ems needs help and she's doing it from trauma and stuff. Obviously everyone suffers some sort of trauma in their life.
Yeah.
But I just find it very, very strange that every man she's brought to the house is a man that's got the same story, the same background, the same thing happened. She's being touched inappropriately. She's apparently being abused. The dog's being touched, this and that. I don't think it's down to mental health as much as what people make it out to be. I think a lot of it she pre-plans ahead with.
Sorry, respectfully, that's hand in hand with trauma. That's attention-seeking behaviour. So
it's also ruining a man's life.
It is absolutely, and it's going to end. It's going to end badly, like I stated at the beginning. It's awful what's happening, and people are getting kicks out of it. Rather than having a discussion like you're doing now, respectfully having a discussion with no slagging this person off or that, without any like point or evidence based to it. People are just doing it for views and money, and the men's lives are getting ruined.
Well, yeah, it's like, you know, Ems made out that Robert the other day said, "Oh, don't hit me again," and Ems was like, "How dare you say that I've hit you?" But she forgot, like I've said this many points, but I don't think you were in the live at this point. Ems was live the other day and Robert said a swear word on her live. Ems muted the live and she reached over and she hit him. And in her window, you see the reflection of her hand hitting his face. Now, Robert's been very weird towards Faithy. I'm going to agree with you there. Robert does seem a bit like he could hurt Ems, but I don't see it as Ems is also, obviously Ems isn't innocent in any of this, but I see more that Ems is actually a very, very bad person. I think she's not a good person. She ruined that bus stop man. He was too afraid to come outside his house. Yeah. If a man did that to a woman, oh my God, there would be so much uproar.
I don't disagree whatsoever. I really don't. I think it's just waiting to happen. Like I said, I think it's through trauma, through no choice of her own to begin with, but it's just escalated now to. I don't know how TikTok are allowing this. Like, who is it benefiting? And we all know there's children under 13 on the app. No, they're not supposed to be, but we all know they are. Yeah. And they thrive on things like this, and it's not something to aspire to. And because she gets so many people in her lives, are they going to try and simulate this behaviour upon seeing her?
But this is what I don't understand. I've got all these things in place, you know, all these to protect us as viewers and protect us as creators. But who's protecting us when we have to watch the likes of Ems and all the rest of them? Like, it doesn't make sense. So it does start from the app. It's the app's fault.
I agree.
It really is. So
If
it
they just
starts
banned
from...
I was in the live earlier and I said to her, like, wake up, girl, get him out, get help. But it's like her eyes are just dormant, aren't they? She just sees what she wants to see, I think.
She's getting money from it though, isn't she, darling? She's got it on sub because she doesn't want to get narnered, but she still wants him to say the wildest stuff.
Yeah, she wants him there for the views, doesn't she? Putting herself in danger and the dog at the same time. She definitely needs some sort of intervention or taking off TikTok. But for some reason, people report her, but she gets another account and gets away with it. And I don't know who else would.
I just see it as the men aren't all innocent in this. Ems has had some really creepy men in the house.
Oh,
yes. The men she brings in the house within minutes, he's this word, he's that word, he's done this, check this out, there's a newspaper article on this bloke. But they're not true. It's just people that are watching their live have gone and done their research, ruining these men's lives. Ems likes to bend over in front of men. Seen it a few times, start grinding on them. As soon as they put their hand on her hip, that is it. Help me, help me. She's whispering in the camera, doing the eyes. And I just don't agree with it. I don't see her as a victim at all. I see the men sometimes as a victim in this situation. Robert, I think he's a bit of a strange one. But the past few, like when she had Dan around the house, she got him paralytic drunk. I thought it'd be funny to put him on a running machine, going at the highest speed. He could have seriously injured himself.
Yeah.
And with Sean.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, carry on.
I was just going to say, I don't think I see her as a victim at this point. Maybe growing up and in her past and a trauma that she's been through, yes, she will have been a victim, but now she's just a product of her environment, isn't she? And she is hurting people with her behaviour.
World, it's not safe for women in this world sometimes as it is. And then you have the likes of Ems, that is, and kids are watching it and they're going to think it's acceptable to invite these men over one day too and then start accusing them of things that may not have happened.
So Sydney wrote she was a victim once and she's an abuser now, and that's true, right? I've gone through quite a lot in my life, but I could never go down that road of hurting someone else. But there is another side of being a victim, is that you do become
the abuser.
Yeah.
But I've been through that myself and I became a survivor. And I'll always advocate for people to get help with the mental health rather than do stuff like the girl's doing now. So a part of me's got empathy. Well, it has got full empathy for what she's been through, but not for how she's handling it and what she's doing now. And you can't say at 30, she's 32-year-old. She's grown enough to know. She's not a teenage girl acting out. She's grown enough to know this behaviour is not normal. But when you've got thousands of people egging you on, and she knows them views are going up. Remember the takeaway man who was wanting to leave and she's rubbing his leg and telling him to stay and things?
Yeah.
It's all bizarre and odd, and I don't know how she's getting it past TikTok completely. I've got a 12-year-old daughter. I think she'd die of shock if she saw something like that.
No,
I think it's an addiction, what she's got, like, with obviously TikTok and stuff. I think, like, it's an addiction, and obviously she's drinking. And then, like, basically the views are going up and everything like that, and it's just like an addiction every day. She just wants to do it, and obviously, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a non-reality, isn't it, for her?
Sad, really, isn't it, to be honest?
It's sad that for all parties. All parties involved, everybody who goes there. But then you do get the likes of like Brett and AR and everybody else who are big on TikTok, and they'll go in the box and then they'll want her to battle her. But she's not asking for gifts or give me a glove or send me this or send me that. But they are. So they're using her car crash of her life to game monitor her, which in itself is just completely immoral.
I honestly, I think she's fully got it now. She knows how to make money as well.
I don't doubt it.
Good at it now. She's really good at it.
But
she wasn't like that.
Jump on it.
She was really humble, but she's really, really starting to change. Like, it's getting really scary now. I'm being really honest. Before I go, truthfully, she I think with Rob, I feel she's met a match a bit. I really do.
Right, so
I think
fire and
she's
fire,
dangerous.
there's only going to be one outcome, isn't there?
Mm.
Yeah.
If they're like the same people, then it could go, only one way.
Pretty bad, yeah. Because he's allowing her to, because she's constantly on live, so he's allowing her to. But then I've heard him get really angry with her and she go, don't talk to me like that. But I think she looks more scared with this one than ever I've seen her with anyone else.
Yeah.
If she's in the influence of something else as well, not just drink, then you don't know how he could turn. It could, turn angry or anything.
Yeah, she does seem to tell him about himself, and she will have a good go at him, and then he'll just say something out of the blue and obscure, and she'll be all nice and nice to him again. Like she's sort of treading on eggshells at that point, or she's making it out that she is. I'm not sure which.
Alive. So then she thinks it's funny what he's saying because I see her smirk.
Yeah.
And then she'll say, don't say that on my live. She's more worried about her money, her life, her views, everything like that. She's not, I heard the other day she got rid of all her mods since Rob's been there and got all new mods. So you see what I mean? She's got rid of some of her mods that have been with her for ages.
I know the other day she had a meet up with the mods in person, and she said she wouldn't go live while she were doing it. So maybe they were the new mods. And I know this post from this evening, this post be going for a night out, girls only, and he's wanting to tag along. So maybe they are all new mods then.
But if you listen to her the other day, she said they're on my level, Brett. They're on my level. So they've got to be. You've got to be able to mod for her. You've got to be really agreeing with what she does. You've got to be.
They've got to be on Sesh as well, haven't they?
100%.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I'm going to drop down anyway, but it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, nice talking to everybody, and honestly, lovely to meet you all.
And you guys.
Thank you for coming up. I'll give you both a follow. So.
Thank you. See you soon, then, Jane.
See you later.
I'm
Right,
gonna
Lewis,
hop
have
off
you
as
got
well.
any final questions? Because I'm looking to finish at 1 anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to hop off now anyways. I'll give you a follow anyway.
Cool.
Anybody want to tell me how to get out of here?
I'll drop you.
See you soon, guys.
Dorian. Right, my people. So that was the first episode of Surviving. I hope you've learned a lot. I hope you've enjoyed the live. I've enjoyed the live. Some great points have been made. It's been a good debate. Thursday we go again. I don't know if you deserve to see Thursday's flyer. Do you just want to see Thursday's flyer? Let me hear. Let me see. Where can I watch it? Guys, this is a segment that I'm holding on TikTok. Okay. Every couple of days, we're going to be discussing a different content creator, giving people the opportunity to come up and express their feelings. Today was obviously Emsy's day. On Thursday, we're going to be doing another content creator. Today has been a huge success. I can't lie. Who wants to come up? I think somebody. But obviously, Torian, who's up now. Make sure everybody follows up Torian. We've got 222 people in here. If you don't follow me now and follow Torian, please. She's going to be coming up on the panel all the time. I think she's sleeping at the moment. I don't usually like debate lives, etc. They get too heated, but this has been good and chill. Come on. I know how to host a live. Like, this ain't gonna be, I don't want no witch hunt. I don't want nobody coming up being disrespectful. I want you to, protect my platform, have respect at all times. And, you know what I mean? You can express your point. I'm here to give everybody the opportunity. I don't care if you're a big content creator, a small content creator, if you've got a point of view. You know what I mean? I can learn from you as well. We're trying to build a good community around here. But make sure, you check out my content as well, because I do post content. Check out my content, drop a few likes here and there. I'd appreciate that. help me beat the algorithm. Now, you didn't speak out of turn at all. You spoke really well. Like, you presented yourself really well, Watermelon. You're welcome up anytime. Got another one on Thursday. I don't know if he's deserved to see the flyer. I actually have it there, waited. It was going to be the first one, in all fairness, but obviously this one was requested today, innit? So we've done this one today, and then wait there. Let me see if I can send this out to the singer. See if I can get her in here. Okay. Whilst I've got you here, yeah, stick around. So these are the kind of things that I'm looking to bring to the app. Right. So this episode is going to be a daytime episode. So this episode is going to be called the Ripple Effect Podcast. It's something that I'm going to be doing in person as well. That's going to go on my YouTube. But in terms of me just getting back to the swing of things with my podcast hosting, I want to bring something to the app where people get an opportunity to speak about grief, like losing somebody. And obviously what the implications were, how it's affected them, how they've been able to cope with grief. Maybe they can drop a few gems for somebody that's going through something personally at that time to help them. I don't know, just bring something positive in it. It might get emotional, it might get sad, but I feel like I'm a good trusted host where I could help anybody to be able to express themselves at their time and, at their pace. So the Ripple Effect Podcast is something that I'm going to be bringing to the app. And then I have another episode which is called... Wait there. Where the hell are they? I think... Oh, okay. Right. This one's called Jail Tales. So I'm going to be giving people the opportunity who have gone to jail to kind of speak about, what their experiences were like, how it impacted their family, how they transitioned back into society. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of success stories out there, and then there's a lot of people that, that are probably still struggling now that they've come out of jail. So we're going to do something called Jail Tales, where people get up and can express what they've been through. Then we have this one, which is Organized Chaos. If people have an issue with somebody on the app, I don't know, I'm really good at conflict resolution. So they can come up on the platform with that person and have it out in the box. It might be chaos or whatever, but it's going to be organized, and we're going to try to come to some sort of agreement where they can both cherish on the app together and let bygones be bygones. So organized chaos, that will always be an option and an opportunity if people want to use the platform for that. Oh my day, sorry, I didn't even be watching the comments. Yes, I'm going to be talking on bereavement. Thank you. Big up A, come on, let's go. Alright, we finished with M's now. T's actually snoring. I was thinking there, can I can hear somebody? Okay, big up everybody. You never cope with losing someone. Trust me, I've lost a lot of people myself. My journey in itself, is so powerful. Losing somebody so tragically at a young age, kind of shaped me into the person that I am now. I'll definitely check my message, bro. You get me? I feel like we might have to do a part 2 with M's. Obviously, the flyer's there, innit? Big up, Sydney. Thank you for all the taps. Let me Miss Remy is doing a talk on it tomorrow. Would you have time to pass by? It's on at 5 p.m. Oh, it's kind of fine. That's the time I finish work, but I'm gonna I'll try and come, yeah. I'll try and pass through if I can get back in time. My daughter was Myra, I seen you in the comments. Like you're more than welcome to come up and speak about your story. At the moment I do have a bit of time in some of the days, so somebody that wanted to come on requested if I could do it in the daytime, so I feel like I could get through about 4 or 5. It'll only be about half an hour. Big up Watermelon. Yeah, it'd only be like half an hour, so I feel like I could do like 2 hours in one of the daytime. I'll let you know, and I'll let you know the day if you want to come up. But yeah, everybody, I said I'm gonna lock off at 1 o'clock tonight, but I'll be back on Thursday for another surviving, and you're gonna have to wait for the flyer. But everybody in here, make sure you're dropping me a follow, yeah, and become a part of the journey. Make sure you're following Torian as well. She's doing great things on the app. Big up Sydney, big up Yaya, big up everyone.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.